Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, GNAP.
And this is Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
And we are back for another week of the bullshits. And y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be like every other podcast episode released this week. It's going to be filled with Drake shit. We already know what time it is. But other than that, fellas, what have you guys been up to for the past 2 weeks?
Wasn't I over at your house this weekend? Was it last weekend?
That was, the weekend after last.
Yeah, all I remember is that birthday party. Kai's birthday party. Went to the jump thingy. I remember that. What else?
Is that your first time at a trampoline park?
Yeah, I didn't really do much jumping. You know, I stepped on it and then I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to risk it.
Scary ass.
Because I already been feeling like my Achilles is gonna pop at any
you could
second.
fuck yourself up falling off that shit though.
I don't want to be that guy to get to popping it. If you're a grown man blowing your Achilles and you're not an athlete, you gotta do some self-reflecting.
What if you were playing?
I've already done the reflecting. That's why I'm not gonna get on that trampoline.
It's fun, but you definitely could fuck yourself up off the trampoline jump park.
Yeah,
especially if you're not stretched out or exercising all a long time.
Yeah, pause. I can't risk it.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all saying because I don't see the danger.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, you still got good Achilles, good knees, and all that. Or you can risk being out of commission for a couple months trying to walk around with the boot. I can't risk that.
I think I tore a muscle in my calf one time when I was in college.
And you didn't know.
Walked it through?
I just let it heal on its own. I didn't even go get it checked out, but I knew something tear because I felt it. I felt it pop, and then I couldn't really walk normally on it
for like a long time.
At least like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, it might have not been a tear.
I'm telling you, it wasn't. Because I still felt it. I still felt it years later.
Yeah.
I just recently
in that case, I have broken hands. My hands definitely heal up. If I get back into the boxing game again, my knuckles are gonna be trash. I'm pretty sure I broke my hand and they just heal up, and then as soon as I re-aggravate it again, as soon as I hit something hard, it's gonna break again. And my wrist.
Before you broke your hand, you don't think you'd have been trash in the boxing game?
No, I'm just saying. Well, even while I was boxing, during the time while I was boxing, it's like my hands hurt, but I kind of just gotta go fight through it. The whole time I'm training, hitting bags, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit hurt, but I just gotta keep doing it because it's not gonna heal while I'm hitting bags.
Okay.
You gotta build up that callus on them bones down there.
I guess. What else did we do? We did the brunch after.
Amazing.
Brunch. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. A lot of small little topper plates. Fried shrimp was good.
Just so you can seem cultured outside of here. We don't call them topper plates. We just call them toppers.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
All right.
Right.
So next time, I don't want you to go somewhere and say it like that, and they be looking at you like you're not cultured.
You're right. Topper plates. The other day, I was telling my friend about my sister came from North Carolina to Palm Beach, and then when she was going back up to Georgia, she stopped to come see me, but she made some fae for me. And I'm explaining to my coworkers, I showed them a picture of it. I was like explaining to my coworkers what fae was, Lalo, and I told them, I was telling them the ingredients, and I'm listing out the ingredients, and then I said pig neck. And he's like, whoa, pig neck. That's just, we don't say pig neck. I was like, what's wrong? Pig neck. My sister, when she went up to the butcher, I took her to the butcher place. She asked the guy for pig neck. She's like, "Whoa, why you keep saying pig neck? That's wrong. You're not supposed to keep saying pig neck. It's called neck bones." I was like, "But you can get the neck of a cow also, right?" He's like, "Yeah. What do you call that? Neck bones." I was like, "They can't both be neck bones."
You call it. You go by the name of the actual poultry. The poultry. So if it's like turkey, you'll call it turkey neck bones. If it's from a cow, you'll say beef neck bones. From a pig,
but for some reason, nah, he said you can't say. I said I broke it down.
Yeah,
just like,
you can
like
say pork neck.
You can
bone.
say turkey. You can say turkey neck, but for some reason he has an issue. You can't say pig neck.
Yeah, pig neck is a derogatory term. When you could be saying pork neck.
Is it
pork neck bones?
You know what's crazy? Because when he was telling me, whoa, stop saying pig neck. There was Moonblon around, and he kept on saying, whoa, stop saying that. And I kept on saying, why? What's wrong? Pig neck. I kept saying it louder. I did not know it was a derogatory term until you just said it right now. He didn't even tell me it was a derogatory term. He just said you can't say that.
Yeah, it's a slur for pigs.
For pigs, you mean for like cops?
No, like cows go around making fun of pigs and look at this pig neck. What is curly ass
tail and shit.
Look at this
curly ass tail, pig neck ass nigga.
Pig neck.
All right, I got it. Pig neck.
So he was white, I'm assuming, right?
No, the guy who's telling me was a black man, African American. He's like, no, you can't say pig neck. It's neck bones. I'm like, all right, you got it, cuz.
Yeah, I never heard neck bones referred to as
pig neck.
Pig neck.
I never thought about it until I heard my sister saying, "Yeah, pig neck." But you know, she's OG Haitian, so
same tree. Apple don't fall far from the trees.
Well, there's a lot of phrases in Creole that I know that I don't know in English.
I would argue Creole is one of the best languages out there.
Yeah, I would too.
Highly underrated.
Definitely.
Hold on.
Very underrated. Very easy to learn.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up, Nate. I'm not taking
Nate,
that from you, Nate.
He's gonna say that because you don't speak Creole. That's
for years. For years, Nate has been telling us how Creole is not a proper language.
That's why it's so easy. But that's probably why it's so easy.
Two things can be true.
He's been saying,
two things can be true.
There's no dictionary. There's no
dictionary. There's no proper spelling.
There's no proper spelling. There's no wrong way to spell it. I did start out. That's true. These are all.
My sister wrote to me. She wrote Fej, F-E-I. I wrote the same word back to her, F-E-Y.
One would argue it's written it's meant for humans.
No,
you write how you sound shit out.
You know why that's not correct?
Why?
Because you can go to college in Haiti, right?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, but they're teaching you French.
No, listen. That means when you go to school, there's a structure to language.
A French language.
Exactly.
They're teaching these kids French in school. They're not teaching them Creole. They got to learn Creole, and Creole to them is like slang to us.
That's what. So the schools in Creole are just teaching kids bullshit, right?
They're teaching them French.
Haiti is in French.
Yeah, their grammar is all French. They might speak in Creole, but
they speak
their
Creole.
Lessons.
That's what's so fucking crazy. There's no actual official thing.
So you're saying it's not a language?
It's a language. It's a language. Spoken language is a dialect. It's not
a dialect. It's a language.
I mean, it's a language. It's spoken, all that stuff.
If
but as far as academia,
that means there's gonna be structure when you're speaking that language. We're not. The reason Nate is saying that is because he's not Haitian.
Listen,
that's false.
My uncle was a governor of Haiti. I made this argument to him, and he said the same. He did not even rebuff it. They're like, no, this is why you think that. And he broke out a dictionary, and it was a French dictionary. He's like, yeah, but it's different like that. There's some stuff we don't have that. It's not. No, but he did not even rebuff it. Like, I know this is true. It's like there's no right or wrong way of spelling because it's not like they have like a literal body that's
right
like this is
wrong
what
way of spelling.
No, it's like they didn't went off and make like their own version. So, example, they just want the French thing, and those are French, and they just want whatever French one. They didn't have a body say, okay, this is what we're saying. This is what we're going to recognize as that going forward. So it's always like there was no one that set up that rule, so there's no one that went against that rule either. So just
like if you spell "glo" in French, and then a Haitian person write it in Creole, it's not going to be the same spelling. But we both know what you're talking about.
But yeah, exactly. And you
for
have
the longest,
to hope
for the
that
longest,
there's the same word in the French dictionary to get the actual French way of spelling it. But there's no Creole way of spelling it because you see what I'm saying?
So there's multiple ways of spelling it as long as it sounds right.
See,
I'm
not even gonna argue with you guys because
you don't know.
No,
spell the blue right now.
I don't speak. I'm not fluent in Creole, so I don't know how to.
Well, so I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you the Creole spelling.
I can tell you right now, Nate's argument is completely wrong because Haiti's official language is French and Haitian Creole. Official language.
Yeah, okay. That's their official language.
Haitian
but they don't have
Creole.
an official text. That's is what Nate's saying.
That's completely wrong.
You can show me a French dictionary
and not have structure in that language. It's not a language.
Yeah, you can. It's just not official. It's not officialized.
Just because you don't understand it, don't mean you can hear me, Swerve.
I hear you. Nate can't hear. I can't hear Nate.
Yeah, I can't hear Nate either. But nonetheless, y'all got it. I'm not even gonna argue with you.
Yeah, I know you can't argue because you lost.
No, it's because if I argue with you guys, it's gonna because you guys
it's gonna lead
fools.
to you being wrong.
If you're gonna argue it,
you guys are fools, right?
if we argue it, we're gonna become the experts in the subject because there's no experts in the subject.
No one's gonna know who's the fool. So
there's no expert in the subject.
Jump into that.
Well, why don't you let the people decide who's the fool then? Let's just have the argument. I just wanted you a basic word, water. You've been hearing it your whole life. Spell it.
I just told you, but I guarantee you I could put water inside of Google translate from English to Haitian Creole and you
just accept it. You just accept it. There's no wrong way of spelling it.
I can write a letter to my family in Haiti and spell it D''LO and they will know exactly what I'm talking about.
So if I do it in Spanish, I accept it, what's the issue? You're not gonna rebut that.
There's no here's one thing. I don't even think there's a word for spell check in Creole.
Okay. Yeah, there's a word for spell and there's a word for check. It's two words. It's not one word. It's gonna be two words.
But I'm just saying, that's why you have to. That's why some languages don't have some words for some stuff. They use the original or it came from. A lot of words in Creole don't have a lot of
the
words.
Same exact word.
Use the original. Yeah,
that's every language. That's every language because majority of language derive from Latin.
Okay, but sometimes some people make their own version of the words.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
This is why I can't argue with Nate, because every time I make a point, he's going to just move the goalpost.
I did it. I said, okay, but sometimes I agree with you.
You can't
I didn't even say you're wrong.
And
I'm saying, but sometimes they make up their own words.
And saying it's wrong at the same time.
Yeah, both things can be true.
Can't be true. Something can't be right and wrong.
You said sometimes.
It can be
sometimes.
Yeah, it can be sometimes. They can be both. Sometimes
a thing can't be right and wrong.
A thing can be right sometimes and be wrong sometimes.
Yeah. No, but this is
like the spelling of water.
This is not something we're deriving from a context that we don't know. Mm-hmm. This is a language. It's either yes, there's structure. No, it's not a language. If you say it can't be yes and no. A language can't be yes and no. So it can't be right or
I'm talking about it's writing.
Exactly. That's why Haiti. That's why they don't have no because it's.
You're arguing with me because that not fluent in the language don't know how to spell in the language.
I've been making this argument for
you can fake it. What we're saying is you can fake it and you would be correct.
Accept what Google translate because you think it's wrong because there's no
I don't
structure.
Not accept it because I don't think there's no wrong way of saying it.
Yeah, Google translate is right, but I'm just saying
Google
if somebody else
right.
If somebody else says no, I'm gonna spell it this way, that's not incorrect.
Nate, and then I'll have Google. You spell it out loud, and then I'll have Google spell it out loud, and we'll determine who's wrong.
You're just
Nobody's wrong.
Google.
Nobody's gonna be wrong. You're just gonna...
Nate's spelling of it is
what we're saying is there is no wrong. No, there is no incorrect.
Okay.
It's not incorrect.
Listen.
Happy Haitian Flag Day to the people. That was yesterday. If y'all
not only that, I follow
18th.
a bunch of Haitian pages online.
It don't matter
so
what you follow online.
When I can't understand them, and I press Google and I press translate on the little thing, and it converts it. The AI converts it to English. Those people aren't even spell checking on their thing. There's no spell check. AI kind of gets the grammar, this, that, and third, and that's how it's saying. The words that aren't there, you leave it in the original language. That's how it goes. But either way, that doesn't say when I'm saying it's one of the best languages. That is not saying as far as spelling. It's two different things.
You can't.
The reason I say it's one of the best languages.
There's no structure in the language.
Yeah, you can.
Sometimes things happen.
That's called noise.
Yeah, you can.
That's called noise.
There's lots of ways. Just like I would argue, just like ebonics is one of the best things. You know, some stuff has soul to it.
Nate, what have you been up to for this past 2 weeks before we continue this argument?
What have I been up to? I just been around the house. I've been basically packing. We've been moving stuff up into the storage, clearing out. You know what I'm saying? Clearing out ways. I'm getting ready to put the crib on the market, so I've got to streamline. Basically, I was just not getting when people come visit the house and stuff like that.
You gonna short sell or you gonna regular sell?
No, not short sell. Regular sell. The only issue is now
you got a realtor and shit.
Yeah, same realtor I've been going with. Now I just got to do a couple of repairs before I.
Who's your realtor? Why didn't you get your boy?
I've been going with my same guy that I've had all these years.
But you have a good friend that's a realtor. Why don't you use?
I got plenty of friends that are realtors, but most realtors are part-time realtors because they don't have time to do full-time. My guy's a full-time realtor because he's available all the time, and once it's up, it's just a matter of being convenient.
You talking about dude from PBCC?
Who?
Short dude, from PBCC? Yeah.
No, my guy's up here from Orlando.
That's you talking about Sandy? Swerve?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Oh, I use him for mortgage though. Sometimes I'm. But
what that shit listing for? What they told you that been listing for? You did an appraisal?
Yeah, I did an appraisal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably need a sixes.
Oh, okay.
Sixes.
If I sell it, at great condition. If I have to start doing these repairs, if I live without repairs, they're gonna lowball me. That's why I'm kind of like. That's what I've been trying to do. Trying to get all that. Trying to do this. That's the thing with cribs, though. Whatever you don't save, whatever you don't repair yourself, you're either gonna pass the buck to the next person via discount, or you're gonna have to deal with it at the end if you want to get it for that price. So your home's only a price. It's only a suggested price based on they're assuming everything's functional, this, that, and the third, everything else.
They're assuming everything works and
exactly, and then you start working your way down.
Not major wear and tear.
Yeah, but I got shit that came with the house. They got the AC unit in the house 15 years old. You have the same AC unit that's been there. It's about time to do for it. AC, roof, shit like that. A couple of shit that I've been putting off.
Mm-hmm. You better you better not tell them the age of the thing. Long as that
you already know the game. You fix what you can patch, and then pass the buck on. You can pass the buck on. But some stuff you don't want holding up last minute because they do that walk inspection. They will hold your shit up.
Yeah,
you already know. So it's one of those things.
I feel like when they did my inspection, they was just like, "Y'all really want to get in this house, right? All right, yeah, all right. This shit's good. whatever I say, this shit good, cuz." Meanwhile, every time it rains, there's water going down my wall until we finally got the roof replaced after the hurricane. But I'm like,
yeah, see, nowadays some houses
shit that they should have put on.
They won't even let you get in there if the roof isn't good. They won't cover they won't give you a mortgage on the house, and so you have to deal with that in advance.
Mm-hmm. What else you been?
So just adult shit that's lame. Bullshit like that. Going through family crap. Life been lifing.
Life be lifing, cuz.
Let me see. I had a pretty great past 2 weeks. Y'all niggas need to catch up and live some life a little bit. I had Swerve talked about it earlier. My son's 4th birthday. We did it at Altitude as a trampoline park. We ended up with like 43 kids, I believe. I
thought y'all were gonna be done at 11 that day.
It was a lot of kids in there.
I think it was like maybe 20. I ended up with 43 people before some people showed up that wasn't on the list that didn't tell us they was coming. But what was dope is the host ended up not charging us for more than the 25, even though we had more than 25. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people came late, and she was like, "You know what? I'll just let y'all slide on that." And we just made sure we tipped her very well. Hey. After that, of course, Mother's Day took the wife and her sister to brunch with Swerve and his wife. That brunch was.
We had some tapas. Yeah, had them tapas. So not the tapa plates, just the tapas.
So what was more fun, the brunch night or the night what's name?
The what?
The night before, the day before, the night what's name?
What did we do the night before? After
After
party.
my son's birthday party, we had a few folks that came up from like down south, Palm Beach. Miami.
Is that when you called me, Swerve?
Yeah, we had
we had a little
was
kickback at the crib.
Yeah, I thought y'all were gonna be done at 11 or something that day for some reason.
11 what?
It started at 11.
I thought the bounce house was gonna be done like at 11 or something because I ended up getting out the gym early, and then Junior had a game this night, so he didn't want to go to the thing. I was like, all right, he don't want to go to the game.
I already thought.
I already figured that. I figured, it's a bounce house. You're probably running this area for like 2 to 4 hours, and if you're late, you're late. Too bad, Nate. That's why you're asking. That's why you're stressing me. RSVP. If not, I'll give them. If you get there and there's only 2 hours left, that's on you. But I was like, so I figured it's around 11 to wrapping it up. And I got like a text 2 hours like, Nate, where you at? What the thing? I'm like, huh?
11 wrapping it up. It was 11. You were supposed to be there.
Yeah, 11.
I don't know why.
11 a.m. was the start time.
I don't know why I thought it was like be wrapping up at 11. Let's say start like at
wrapping
9,
up at 11 is crazy.
Party.
That means the party.
Because I thought y'all going to a second location afterwards, something like that.
I thought that was too early to start a kids party. I was like, dang, kids really be up this?
Yeah, all
this
sorts of
early?
you doing shit early.
You have to. You can't do like people that like
you
say
can't
they
do
having
shit
a
late.
kid's birthday party and the start time says 6, 7, 8 p.m. That's not a kid's birthday party.
Yeah,
not
kids fall
late.
asleep at that time. Yeah, but
no, but
not that late. But like 2 p.m. Can I get a 2 p.m. in the afternoon?
2 p.m. would be great. Exactly.
Yeah,
those fill up quick though. But that's why it's usually like noon or 11, or early. Sometimes people do a start.
We need to bring back kids parties that start at 6 p.m. Get them motherfuckers, get them their cake, get them their food, get them to bed, and the rest of the night
by 8, and the rest of the adults.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The rest of the world are like regular adults, right? So
that's how parties used to be for us, though.
The kids have to be brought there by the adult.
By the adult.
So you tell me
back.
it's a 2-year-old's birthday party starting at 8 p.m. Guess what? Guess who's not bringing their kid?
Exactly.
And you're going to have a whole bunch of parents that are going to be like that, because then you're going to have a 2-year-old sitting there with a whole bunch of grown-ups because ain't nobody bringing their kids. You
know what it was, though? In our old neighborhoods, when we had parties, you can bring the people wasn't far away. The kids weren't far away. They weren't driving from like 2 cities away to come play with their friends. The kid could walk home
after party time.
Kid can walk home, literally.
With the older big brother, send them home. The parents stay there.
Yeah, that's when we were poor. Swear, we're not poor no more.
Poor about community.
Man, y'all not. Dang. So now y'all got money. Y'all can't be friends with y'all neighbors.
It's not y'all. I'm including you in this, nigga. You not in this. That you not in
not
that
me.
same class.
I don't have no kids, so when I throw parties, it's gonna be a nighttime party.
Yeah,
and people say if they want to bring their kid, is this kid friendly? I'm like, no, it's not kid friendly, but you can bring your kid if you want. I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have Paw Patrol on the flyer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have. Yeah, but like you didn't when you be having your kickbacks, you still have like a little section for the kids to go play video games or do whatever. I ain't got none of that. They go find somewhere to play. Go play with Jasper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we bringing Kai. Because it starts at 3, right?
Yeah. He go play with Jasper. I was gonna ask you what's that little thing that you got for the TV, just in case I did have kids, so I could hook it up.
You talking about the virtual reality shit?
Yeah.
It's called Next Playground.
Send me the link.
NEX Playground. You ain't gonna want to buy that until you actually have a kid, because that be run you about $250.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting it.
And then $100 for the subscription.
Oh, subscription?
Yeah,
$100 a month?
No, annually.
A year?
Yeah.
Do you see the benefits of Juno? Okay, this is what I used to always notice. Are you? I don't know. Well, you're still like a fairly young parent, not an old parent. Do you see the benefit of having your kid at your age versus all the other parents when they're at the bounce house? They have to sit down. They can't really play with their kids. They're either out of shape, or you actually.
I don't really see that much. I mean, I just want to ask me, but I don't see
what you're saying, Nate, about the.
Like when you go to trampoline parks, parents aren't really like that involved. They usually sit up to the sides to letting the kids run. They're usually out of shape. Versus like they're having kids at the age where they're not really active themselves.
Okay.
There's very few parents that are still in the mix, playing around with their kids. Is that all the other parents are either tired, they're from work, they're on their phone.
I don't think it has nothing to do with the age of the parent. I think it's all based on the age of the child.
Yeah, well, I'm saying there'll be young kids there.
People older than me with a kid that's like probably their grandkid or actually their kid.
Grandparents will get involved. So, I'm talking about parents.
Well, then that's just laziness, then. Because if you're old enough
grandparents get a different kind of battery for their kids. It's like they get like a second chance at life. They got to be the parent they didn't get to be.
That's parents with young kids as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So at between like between like 1 and let's say 5 maybe, most people are gonna be on that trampoline park with that 3-4-year-old. Mm-hmm. Even if they're 50 years old or they're 20 years old.
Maybe I'm not looking that far young, but I'm thinking I know around the age when they're able to play with you, run back kind of quickly. I'll see the parents just sit back, they'll be on their phone. There's very few parents, and I know I'll do this stuff, they're active as much. Like a lot of them either out of shape or just on their phone and not playing with their kids. So I was like, that was at least one of the benefits of my kids while I was young.
Plus you're factoring in social media age when we all have our phones in our hands all the time. Compared to,
but there was that, and there's still just. I've also factored in, just as a society, as we all gotten fatter as a collective, there are a lot of folks just aren't as active with their kids. Yeah, but I'm active. I'm like one of the picture of athleticism fat. I'm like Big Baby Davis. Like
slim fat,
Big Show. You know what I'm saying? Like like one of the like functional fat, like Mark Henry.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'll let you have it.
Just not do nothing, stay in your place fat. That's different.
Okay, but after. What was that on my? I was still on birthday week. Yeah.
After
the get together. After the party.
Yeah, after the party, we had a social for adults, and then brunch the next day, and then this past weekend, shit was lit too, bro. So my wife is like a partner in the company she's working with. So they have like a partner weekend they do every year. And they rent out a hotel and shit like that. So we was doing that. It was a staycation because it was in Orlando or on Disney. So we was there that week for Saturday. Saturday night, I ended up leaving the family at the hotel for a few hours. I went to the Rick Ross concert.
Hey,
that was at H2O.
Do some tricking on the side.
That was at H2O. That was good. Like, I would never pay for Rick Ross to perform. Like, that nigga's just a big nigga on stage walking around, bro.
See, that's what I said about your boy.
Who? Rod Wave?
Not Rod Wave.
Trick.
The one that's going right now, nigga that's killing them.
Big X the Plug.
No, big what's his name? What he said, Tenderism.
Oh, you talking about Boss Man?
Boss Man D-Lo, yeah. He was walking around and he had a headpiece, so not even a mic, just walking around like he's gonna dance with just the headpiece on, free. So his arms and legs are free. And he just walk around the stage.
Yeah, you need to have your arms free when you be getting that swag.
Hold that fucking mic up and put on a show. He didn't put on a show. He's moving around like he's about to. That headset is for you doing dance moves.
Niggas barely bouncing.
He's a rapper.
He was barely bouncing. Yeah, you gotta. Some people don't know how to put on a show. If you want a good show from rappers, just hope that your rapper is short. Short niggas be putting on a show. The shorter the rapper is, that nigga, he overcompensates, makes up for it by putting by being a hell of an entertainer. Yeah,
by jumping around, trying to get a little taller.
Lil Wayne, Boosie. Anytime you see them niggas, you're getting a show.
Yeah, niggas at least
Bow Wow
on stage.
I never seen Bow Wow, but I'm saying them short niggas, they get to it, dog. They
Bow Wow's a great performer.
See, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There might be a thing to it, dog. Them short niggas, they go out.
Bow Wow
they leave it all on the stage.
About a month ago, I told y'all niggas, let's pull up to the Bow Wow concert.
Wild. I don't know if I'd want to see a Bow Wow concert.
After I seen the nigga once,
he got hits for days too, but like,
yeah, he was the headliner for the Millennial Tour. That's why I seen him.
Which is fucking crazy. I don't know if I'd ever go out just for Bow Wow.
Him and who's the Yin Yang Twins had the best sets.
See, and one of them niggas is still recovering. One of them niggas, I don't know if they're not on drugs anymore. One of them niggas looking hella aged.
Yeah,
life is catching
up. Gray hair, everything. Still
gray hair, moving like fairly moving, but still put on a hell of a show. But life is getting to his ass.
Which one?
The one with the good hand.
The one with
the bad hand is the taller one.
It might be the one with the bad hand that's starting to fuck up. That's starting to like, he's getting shaky.
Oh yeah,
or maybe that was the episode I seen him.
I don't
was kind of drunk. So he puts on like a fairly bad show. Trick Daddy puts on I don't know what you want to call that. You know what I'm saying? He puts on a hell of a show, but it's Trick Daddy.
Trick would be full.
Trick put on a show. Just the artist itself look like he's look like melting ice cream. That's all.
We need to make a quick top 5 list right now of hip hop niggas over the age of 40, 45 that we're done with. They could just pack it up right now.
I'm not gonna be done with Trick. If that's the case, Trick's a legend.
Trick, pack him up.
He gave up on his own.
He's a legend. He's a legend. I'm just saying, I don't need him doing any new stuff. He just needs to chill back somewhere, chill on the beach somewhere, collect your money.
Drop a hot
I don't
verse
need
on
this.
the nigga.
Exactly. He just dropped the hot verse like last month.
Don't play with Trick, nigga.
He just don't look the part anymore. That's the issue.
He's already a Miami legend. Like, I didn't need to hear Uncle Luke no more to still have respect for him, right? It's like if he's still coming out, he's gonna be doing nothing but goofiness. I don't want to see none of the goofiness. I see all these old dudes coming out and being goofy like Rick Ross. You're a legend. You're just hurting your brand by being goofy right now.
Well, Rick Ross has been on that for like 5 years now, though. So he's not hurting his brand. That's his brand now. He's not a rapper anymore.
Being goofy. I know. He needs to stop it.
Selling wings. Yeah, Rick Ross been stopped being like a rapper.
He needs to pack it up then.
This is what keeps him in the forefront. You know, this is what keeps you popular. You know what I'm saying? You even if you haven't charted for 5 years, but you know he's always in the front for buying new property, his car show, being a famous actor online. This is what keeps him. You know, I think he's saving on PR by just doing this, by being in the front.
You don't notice every time you give Nate a good point, he's gonna move the goalposts.
I think after
I don't think
Swerve is talking about rapping. This nigga talking about.
Yeah, about.
But you're telling me when you hang it up that he's fuck up his brain. But these rappers, you're gonna really call them fall off if you never hear from them again.
No, I won't.
Yeah, there's a reason why rappers fall off.
That's fine though. His name in hip hop is already cemented. He just needs to stop now because he's messing it up. That's what I'm saying.
But he's not messing it up through music because music he's still official through music.
Exactly.
He's messing it up with his personality.
Yeah,
but I don't think so.
The life that he's having after his hip hop career is putting a stain on his actual hip hop career.
It goes both ways. You know, you live long enough to either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. It goes the ebbs and flows. You give too much exposure, your favorite artist is going to end up looking lame, and then he's going to have to keep being out there before he becomes cool again. We've seen that with T.I.,
like rappers like
Rick Ross had a girlfriend that wouldn't kiss him in public.
Yeah, niggas go through
I shouldn't have seen that. I shouldn't have seen that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have seen that. I shouldn't have one of my legend, one of the boss, gold turtles and chandeliers, that guy, nah. He shouldn't be out here getting women.
I didn't think we would live to see the day where y'all niggas turned on Puff. You know what I'm saying? But we lived through that. You know what I'm saying?
Because Puff, he kept this. We would have turned on Simmons too. But you look where he's
Simmons
at.
got
nowhere,
the fuck about. Simmons took our advice to the podcast. He's a smart man. He's the only one that took the advice. He got out of Dodge early. Yeah, Puff gonna be coming back soon though. So
yeah, when you think about legendary hip hop moguls, Russell Simmons is still on there. He hasn't fucked up his name because he left.
The haters still, if you check the comments, whenever he does anything, whatever he speak on, people still go on there talking crazy. Why you well over there in Dubai? They won't let, God forbid, a nigga give an opinion when he's out the country.
Do Russ have any? Russ don't even have any warrants. What are we talking about?
Exactly, but you know,
yeah, he left before shit got hot.
He left long before indictments dropped. That nigga got the fuck out of Dodge.
He's like, I already seen before Me Too, not even this whole Epstein shit. Before Me Too came around, he was already gone.
Yeah, he was gone. They dropped something on him too, though, when they're doing like the hip hop one. And I remember after seeing this shit, I was like, you nigga looks. If it was anyone that was guilty, that nigga looked hella bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's especially because his main response to everything was, I don't remember meeting this person. I don't remember. And you know, it's just so crazy because he was so drug fueled back in the days. That if that's your excuse, anything could have went down. Yeah, you don't remember. Russ, you have people from all walks of life claiming that he raped them, which was even crazier.
And he don't remember.
Russ got me too'd by someone that he just said a few words to. You remember?
Yeah, that's true. But
all he did was ask the girl, "Did we fuck before?"
He's wilding, which is a thing you'd have to ask so much girls because your memory is so bad. You just walk up to them, "Did we fuck before?" So thrown. So
I don't know. That just seems like a line that he uses.
It wasn't though. He just couldn't remember it, and that was like his first time meeting her later.
Where that's not harassment. It's literally.
But how do I know you? How do I know you couldn't remember? Because we could literally use that line every time we see somebody, literally, and that would just be a line. So how do I know he's not just using lines? Nigga got money. If I had Russell Simmons money, I would walk up and say the same thing.
Yeah,
and even though we didn't, I guarantee one of them is gonna be like, "Yeah, we probably. I think I do. I think we did. We should go do it again."
Because you gotta think about it. How many? If you was Russell, how many would you bust down?
Russell's number, especially in the 90s, when they say he was out here being a very wild boy, like I think that was just a hip hop in general. Like if you in a studio session, a girl come in, these girls they're groupies. They just want to be around. They're not asking for no money. They just trying to be around. And then the ones that is asking for some type of recognition, they want a single. They want to put a verse on a track. You gotta do something for that. I'm sure Russell Simmons done got plenty of girls just off of the strength of him having that power.
I'm pretty sure most of his shit comes from just groupies versus people trying to get into the game.
Yeah, because he didn't get no females into the game. But if he did get some females into the game, you would say, yeah, he probably had to go. She probably had to go through this line of dudes. That's what they say about Lil' Kim.
That's what Lil' Kim says about Lil' Kim, though.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Junior Mafia jump off.
Because, yeah, Lil' Kim was the first one to be doing what the chicks, the Sexy Red shit. That's Lil' Kim inspired.
What you mean Sexy Red? What's Sexy Red doing?
I'm talking about like the vulgar.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Talking about stick it in my ass and shit. Pause.
My pussy pink. My booty hole brown.
That's Lil' Kim inspired. All that shit.
But then you got Nicki. Nicki come out. She said she's coming off the strength of her own bars, saying I didn't have to bone Wayne or Drake or Birdman, none of that. But do we believe it?
But that's the thing.
She say she don't get written for by Safari. You go on the bottom of her track, you see Safari's name on tracks.
Safari name all over the shit. Now, be honest. Since the breakup, has Nicki's music been as good as prior to the breakup?
Well, you're asking me if when she was in her prime, her rapping is as good as it is now.
Yes. Because when she was with Safari, you would consider that be the in her.
That was her prime, but that was also her. That was also most rappers' prime. Like from like the same age as your prime in NBA is usually your prime in the. But this is rapping. Niggas fall off. Niggas fall off all the time, B. Drake just put out an album. This shit ain't his best shit.
Drake put out
that Drake
3, nigga.
3 albums. How many of them did you hear? I know you didn't listen to all of them yet.
I didn't even listen to half of the first one. The Iceman. I ain't listened to that all the way yet. Cause when that shit dropped, I was like, let me go see what this Drake shit about. I type in Drake and I see I see 2 other shits because I'm not on social media. I didn't know the nigga announced he was dropping 3. So I'm thinking it's like niggas uploading shit from TuneCore and shit, just playing and shit. But it was actually he dropped 3 albums.
I checked in like early in the morning. Cause I didn't stay up like you guys do. I'm not that big into Drake like Nate and you are. So I actually wait till I
talking about the boy.
Yeah, because we ain't seen because we still ain't found the man yet.
It's a good day. What lies a source slandered y'all? It doesn't even matter.
No, I'm not slandering no lies.
He didn't stay up like everybody else, Nate.
All I said was I didn't stay up to listen to the album. I checked it out like a regular person when I woke up in the morning. Saw the 3 albums, went straight to Iceman. I was like, I'm not gonna try to figure out no cryptic messages on trying to figure out what order to listen these in. He was trying to sell us Iceman. I went straight to Iceman.
That's how I did it. I unplugged from everything. I didn't watch the rollouts. I said I don't need the extra.
Yeah,
I'm ready for the music. I don't need the bias.
No,
glad I did.
Drake probably had one of the best rollouts that we've seen in the past 20 years.
Yeah, but I'm kind of fed up with rollouts. The blogger guys kind of, because they always making shit a double mystery. What does this mean? You have to play some kind of game before it, and it becomes one of them. I'm not doing all that shit. Just drop the music.
When the rollout is bigger than the music, it's too much. You're doing too much.
And that's what these artists have been doing. There's always a rollout. There's always this whole thing, and there's all, what does it mean? And after that, you have to damn near hire a detective to even read your lyrics.
Y'all niggas don't know what y'all want.
I checked out the rollout process.
That's all y'all want. Surprise albums?
No,
I'm cool with the rollout. I'm cool with the rollout. But I just don't need the extra. What does this mean?
It's too much rollout shit.
No, it was just too much. It was too much.
5 different cities with ice everywhere, and then you have to thaw it out and then read the message.
It sounds like you hating that the nigga could spend some money. That's what it sounds like.
I'm cool with it, but what's wrong with a regular commercial with the
regular? Nate,
niggas gotta get creative.
Niggas do too much. That's all.
You can say that. 5 cities.
That's fine.
Yeah, but either way, fast forward, album drops. I'm fucking with it. I was like, I don't know how people are gonna get to this album. He drops 3 albums at once. I thought it was way too much.
That's what I thought. Before I even listened to it, I was like 3 albums.
This is fucking too much. But
it's too much at one time.
Yeah, that's why I haven't listened to the first one.
But this is what makes Drake so. Drake's the first time people always complain Drake didn't give us a rap album. For the first time in his career, Drake gave us a rap album. Probably his best rap album ever.
That's the only thing I'm going to give you right now.
And it's a fire album.
That's people have been waiting for a full rap album. He kind of did it in Scorpion, did a rap and then singing, but that top half was nothing compared to this.
This is a full
This
fire
is rapper. This album, is Drake. The Drake, the timestamp Drake. This is timestamp Drake all the way through.
Exactly. So to
fire
me,
bars from the beginning to the end.
It's a phenomenal album. It's a perfect way to go out on that way how people wanted you.
Like the album,
and then he gave you an R&B album.
R&B album. I'm not gonna say that I like the album. I'm agreeing with that part of it. Listen, I will say. Now we agreed on that part that it's a great rap album. We've been asking for the rap album.
Yeah,
but when I say you like the album, Swerve.
Yeah, I want to say it's a great rap album, but I'm not gonna say a great rap album. It's not Drake's best album. When I say songs like "Come Through" or when I say any rap,
Drake's best album isn't a rap album though. Drake's best album is a mix album. Take care.
Drake's best music is music that you can sing along to that have memorable hooks. There's no memorable hook on this project, nowhere to be found.
Oh, I would have to beg to differ.
No memorable hook.
Absolutely.
Hum me a melody right now. Besides Shebang, hum me a melody right now.
Which one?
On Iceman.
The fuck up Janice that come through, baby. I just can't do. Come on, the people are going. That hook is going to be going crazy.
Ran through Atlanta.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, this Iceman was a response to every damn lyric in fucking Not Like Us.
Yeah, everyone. Hey, man, he went at LeBron, went at J. Cole, went at Jay-Z,
Drake
went
was
at everyone,
went at Joe Budden. Drake cooking.
Yeah, definitely cooking, going after everybody. But I will say this: for you to say this is not an album that I'm gonna say is gonna last, because 20 years from now, a kid who doesn't know about what's going on right now, that doesn't know that the whole industry tried to kill Drake, they're gonna be like, what's going on right now? Somebody's gonna have to explain the backstory.
But this album explains that though. This album
no one's calling this album a classic.
Oh, this album is absolutely classic.
I'm not. That's why I'm saying it's not a classic. How could it be a classic when it's only relevant to today? What happened in the last 2 years?
It's not though. It's a summary of his whole career.
That's not a summary of his. It's a summary of the last 2 years. That's all it is.
It's some parts. It's not.
Niggas I thought was my friends. They turned on me this year, and now I'm trying to. Okay, he admits I lost, but at what cost? Now I'm losing all my friends. People that I thought fuck with me, they don't fuck with me no more.
No, it's not that. He never even admitted that he lost. Like he said all along, he showed y'all niggas the tables were skewed, the numbers were fake. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the things are so off right now. Even if he can't even put it at an even to even know if he's ahead. Even if he put that, or to even, but that's how the things are.
It's easy for the nigga that lost to say that.
It's not, and then it works perfectly at the very end. How he breaks it down, how he wasn't going suing the guy, he was going against the industry, and at the very end, that's how it's perfect, because he actually mentioned, look how it all rolls out. Now there's B's on the table, $1 billion deals on the table with 21 on there. It works perfectly. He shows you got the last laugh, gets out the deal, get the $1 billion checks. The whole time you guys were here just trying to hype up the new guy, this, that, and the third. He was showing you he was doing something different. That's why the album cover got the Michael Jackson glove on there. You know, he's up there with all the greats. I think this album, he wrapped up all the parts he needed to do. You get your number ones, you drop 30 some songs, you get number one multiple tracks, you give your first full rap album. Then that's not even mentioning the R&B album, the Habibi. That shit fucking go hard. I got
another hot take, because the fact that this Iceman, I feel, is only a timestamp for the last 4 years. I think Habibti is better than Iceman.
But you could say that Habibti is like a part 2 of the songs. That's his R&B album. That one sounds like the one he did with him and what was the dude? His partner. He just did the one he was in front of the
Party Next Door.
Yeah, what was it song? What was that
Sexy songs for you.
Songs for you. Sounds like a part 2.
But that album was trash though. There was 2 good songs on that.
You sleep. I don't know. I wouldn't say Sexy Songs for you.
Nokia for sure. And there was like another song I don't even remember.
Listen, your whole perspective the last 2 years has been skewed. That's how you guys don't even.
I'm telling you, I love.
Why has it been skewed, Nate?
Yeah, because the media
because he's
gonna. You guys been under haze. Yes, the same haze. Like the same way they had
Drake fan.
That nigga been deriding.
I'm a Drake fan.
I just told you. It's the same as they put over y'all over Kamala. The same way as they put over versus Kamala. They made y'all thought y'all like Kamala for those 2 months over Trump. And then when they're going like, it wasn't really that big deal. They put the hype. They put the Kendrick haze on y'all. And then y'all realize this far along, like, oh, they didn't last that long. It didn't really mean that much. Niggas realized they didn't really fuck with Kendrick that much. They hyped him up to bring down the boy. And now the boy's back up. The nigga stopped making music. He took a break off music. And hip hop for the first time in 20 years stopped charting in the top 100. Hot 97 fired their whole staff. Power 105 had a sell to YouTube. He fucked up the whole rap game just by not coming out in 2 years. The main guy, the whole industry is in almost shambles now. Only for my dog to come back, resurge it at number 1, break out the deal, goes out on top. It's perfect. If he would have flopped right here, it would have been a rap for the hip hop.
Drake can't flop, especially with 3 albums at the same time, and he has so many fans, so many different demographics. You got people.
Drake is carrying the industry.
Absolutely carrying.
He's carrying multiple industries.
But hip hop is itself.
Because that EDM album, the Maid of Honor shit.
That's the one I'm not fucking with.
I'm not fucking with it, but I'm sure it has an audience.
That's the one I'm not fucking with. There's a couple songs on that one.
There's no way he would have put that album out, and he did an album like this before. So there's no way he would do it again.
Well, they said
if it didn't work the first time.
All he managed to do is he did what him and Kanye West and Michael Jackson played them do. People that have multiple fan bases, you want to treat your different audiences, but you can't. If you do it all in one album, the album sounds so mixy. Now he was able to give him 3 different albums. You go get the one you want.
3 different
or
sounds.
If you like all 3, what's the name? But it's 3 sounds. I rather like that than the blended together because you never get a consistent album right now.
Because then you can't get nobody
like a set album.
But now you get people that say all 3 albums are mid instead of having 3 songs from each album.
If you were a hip hop fan, well, there's plenty of songs throughout that. You could make your playlist throughout all.
Yeah, I don't like when you say make me a playlist. I need him to make me the playlist.
That's exactly what we want. But
and
the
call it an album,
18 of just the hip hop alone is fucking crazy. That's like 2 albums right there.
I only need 14 tracks. I don't need 18 of anything. All I need is 14, 13 tracks.
If he got that many fans, he's not going to be able to give 13, 14 tracks.
Why
and
not?
Us saying the album's consistent.
Why
We're going to always give that same complaint that it
Lauryn
changes
Hill
too
did
much
it.
to different
50
sounds.
did it. Kanye did it.
They do it one time.
That's
Kanye,
fine. I haven't
Kanye's
seen
just
Drake
like
do it
Drake.
one
They have
time.
the same
Drake
issue.
did it one time.
Yeah, that's the issue. But after that, we always said the album sounds too much one sound to the other. That's how it goes. But now, if you're gonna do full albums and each album be a different thing, that'd be the way to go. This is no different than Nelly giving us a country album and a rap album, shit like that. But different ways.
Scorpio and like what's that? Wasn't that double disc rap and
double
R&B
disc?
album?
It was rap it, and then the second half was R&B. And I like the R&B half better than the rap half. That's probably why I like Habibti better than Iceman. I'm just like Kendrick say. I like singing Drake. I don't like when he act tough.
Listen, niggas, whatever Kendrick says, this level
shit
of
sounds
rapping,
good. The shit sounds good. I love the stamp Drake. And for some reason, like one of my favorite Drake albums is For the Dogs. And when I hear like Drake fans talking about like their favorite albums, they don't even put For All the Dogs like top 3, top 4. And I'm like, that's one of my top 2.
Yeah, I fuck with For the Dogs. There's different levels of Drake. You know, some people, if an artist knows how to pull at your heartstrings, get emotional to you, some people grew up with him on emotional Drake, and that's the only pocket they like. When an artist is able to pull at your heartstrings, you kind of rock with them no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's why Lupe has such a strong fan base and shit like that. Certain artists that are very conscious, people feel like they kind of got with them. It don't matter how sorry we think they got that fan base that's rock with them no matter what.
But his shit be too extreme. Like you like all the way down here like love song, and then next second you're all the way up here talking about killing people, mod ties and shit.
There's different ways. If you're a very complex nigga who kills a nigga on one day and you gotta fall in love in the afternoon, you gotta sing about that. You right. The issue with Drake winning too much, and then if you haven't had a winningest year, we've been in a recession for the last couple of years. Some people had a couple. There's been some ebbs and flows. Some people might have fucked with that Drake during the PP year. But you know, shit been down since they ain't fuck with the Drake. They're not with the championship music or the winning all the time. You know what I'm saying? Versus he's always opulent and winning. Sometimes some people want the struggle for you or want the hatred or want the other side. And he's just always one vassal. He's only filling in those elements, either love, celebration, you know what I'm saying? Reflection. He's not giving you the
rod wave.
Yeah, he's not giving you the Rod Wave. Sometimes you get those in Rod Waves talking about, you know, some people fuck with us in the Rod Wave talking about breakup, you broke my heart. Drake gives you a couple of those every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But people like it when you're just in that pocket. Some people like being in that misery state, the sad boy state.
I don't like any person to be just in one pocket, unless
sometimes people do it. Some people can rock in that pocket. Like
in that pocket,
Summer Walker, she's on that toxic relationship, black girl, abusive relationship. Then her music be fucking.
I feel
rocking.
like the negative shit. When your pocket is toxic shit, and it's not something I want to rock with.
But some people are good at it. I know that's the reason I don't like Rod Wave like that. But women love Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? And plenty of people do. People like that whole. They feel like everybody feel like they've been backstabbed or it's them against the world type thing. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with that.
But I like Party Drake. I wanted a party album.
He had some party songs. Well, this is more of a revenge album. You're not getting into
this is definitely songs. A revenge album. Like there's a couple of songs that's a couple bops in there, but for the most part, I don't think it goes between revenge. You get a bop and it swings right back into revenge. This album is gonna scare away the hoes, is what I'm saying. Unless you're a real Drake fan, every once in a while you see some female Drake fans that be like really into the lyrics.
Oh yeah, that be the lyrics. Yeah. He got them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, his album's scaring the hoes.
How popular this nigga Drake is, right? So I'm at the kiddie pool, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the moms jumps towards the pool, and she's worried about her. She had Meta Ray-Bans on. The Meta glasses, and she's worried about she think they're waterproof. I'm telling her they're not waterproof. She was like, oh my God, you saved me because I cannot not finish listening to this Drake album.
Did she tell you which one she was listening to?
She was listening to Iceman.
Iceman? Okay.
So I'm at the kiddie pool, random white lady from I think she's from Canada though. I think she's from Toronto or some shit like that.
Okay. All right. That makes sense too. I was gonna say, what age do you think she is? Between what age?
She was between, I would give her 34 to 40.
Yeah, these millennial white women out here is different nowadays. You know, they be out here, and she's from Canada. You know, she got to support the boy.
I think we're in a crazy time.
Drake took over the whole thing. Even like if you go listen to the radio, every song is Drake featured or Drake adjacent. Right now,
yeah, for sure. Right now, you drop 3 albums, and you're one of the biggest artists in the world. You're gonna get some radio plays.
Drake making a killing right now.
He's a lot like LeBron James in the sense that he's been winning a lot, but he's been out for. He's been no. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Drake is a Michael, if anything, not a LeBron. Come on.
Let me cook. LeBron has been a winner, but for the most part, if you look at it overall, he has 4 rings out of 23. You can look at Drake the same way. You know, he's been winning for a long time. He has classics. He has classic songs. You could say he has a couple albums you could consider classics, but he's been out for a long time and he's been putting out a lot of music. And a lot of this music, people look at it as this project was like a successful successful season, but the playoffs, you didn't really give us nothing.
I'm not gonna say that for this album, but there's albums that's like that. I'll give you that.
This album is equivalent to LeBron James this season, having a great year, but then in the playoffs,
no, absolutely not.
In the playoffs, you were just like, nah,
not a swept year,
not a swept. This is a championship year.
This is not a championship.
This is a champ. This is a champ. If anything, this might be a championship year. At the most, I give you, you might say it's a bubble season. Is a ring in the bubble, but this is absolutely a championship year. It might be a bubble ring. You know what I'm saying? It might be we were inside the house.
This is taking a break for 2 years, coming back and three-peating.
Yeah, this is major.
He gave me a lot of quantity. He didn't give me the quality I was looking for. He did give me a project.
This is how raw it is.
He did give me a project that I've been looking for, that we've all been looking for a long time. That's what I'll give him on that.
This is the only album I can guarantee you go back and listen to it. Every time you listen to it, it gets better. And you just listen to it that one time. That's what I'm saying. Go back and listen to it.
I've already listened to it already like 4 times. It's a great album.
It only gets better. This is like the Bible. Each time I'm telling you there's no skips, but just because the album has no skips doesn't mean that all albums all the tracks are out of 10.
D out your mouth, bro.
I'm just letting you know, or are we gonna have to bring the Bible down a couple notches? The Bible ain't dropped 3 works of art in one day. The Bible ain't dropped 3 works of art in one day.
Oh, Lord help us.
I'm just saying.
You got it.
We were really thinking of just taking just earlier this year. Trump really had us thinking about we were just going to take Canada. Remember that?
But not no more.
Canada?
Not since Drake.
Not a boy back. We're like, they really are a country. We weren't really taking them serious for a second there. Yeah. We were like, I keep talking. We about to take that whole shit. Y'all got us pissed off. You know what I'm saying? The way we've been just running shit. We really just thinking about we're just going to take Canada.
But with this level of rapping that I'm getting from Drake, this is when I bring out my argument again, when I say we need to move that nigga Biggie or Tupac off the list and make room for Drake. Top 5.
Here's what I said.
Kanye's already took one of their spots for sure.
Nah, man.
Drake needs to come.
With this level of rapping, it made me realize that Drake, Kendrick, and Cole might be 1, 2, and 3 spot when it comes
right
to
now,
lyrically.
Today.
It might be overall. The way these niggas is rapping, the rappers in their era were either busy chasing albums and didn't.
Drake's number 1, right?
Drake's number 1 in sales. Lyrically.
No, I would say lyrically too.
This album put him just now, probably just put
Drake,
him up there.
But
I'm gonna have to say, if I'm for consistency, I'm gonna put Cole at 1.
Cole and Kendrick go back and forth. You could switch those back and forth as you like.
See, I'm gonna reverse that. I'm gonna put Cole one and Drake and Kendrick back and forth. If anything.
I would say Drake 1 and then Kendrick 2, Cole 3. Because there's other factors that I'm looking at
when I give them
their rankings.
Cole been smoking these niggas for like 3 years.
Yeah, he's
easily no slip ups.
He's a 5-star. He's like 5 stars when it comes to lyrics. But then when you come to like bitch assness,
yeah, but there's nothing you can do about that. That's one time offense.
I gotta knock him down.
You gotta knock him down.
I gotta knock him down.
That's
the same reason why people knock. The same reason people knocked LeBron because of his Dirk ring when he got kicked out of the playoffs by Dirk.
No,
didn't show
lost
up.
The championship to Dirk.
Yeah, lost the championship to Dirk. Yeah, exactly. So that's a negative on his resume. I got to give that negative to J. Cole too.
The only negative I have against Kendrick is the industry having to help him last year do that heavyweight, which I don't think he needed. And that to me, the fact that he took it, you kind of used the industry to kind of plop you up. This, that, and the third, and like, bro, you're a beast to begin with. You shouldn't need that help. And some niggas are that good. Beast album and give us boom bop beep that blam. I'm like, bro,
stop
you're a super lyricist, and you get this bullshit. And this is what the people gonna know you as. This is the guy that beat Drake. That people that weren't tied him before be like, bro, damn, this guy beat him. I like y'all not realizing this motherfucker's a beast. This is the bullshit the industry had to play.
So you're saying that GNX was trash. So you're saying GNX was trash.
It's not. It's probably one of the worst Kendricks. You know what I'm saying? Of course not. What's name is the absolute worst. We already know that. To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah, that's for sure. We're not even counting. That's just trash. But out of Kendrick,
see, that's what I mean by Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't release so much quantity. So you even if you do put it,
that's what I'm saying. That's why Kendrick's.
So even if you do put it at his bottom, it's still close to one of his best. If you put it at the bottom,
but it's by his standards, like one of the sorriest of for sure.
I don't think so. I think
but it's not because he's got at least 3 classics. So there's that.
But the same way niggas was looking for Drake to give us a hip hop album, niggas was looking for Kendrick to give us a West Coast sounding feel album, and that's what GNX was.
Who wanted that? The West? They the only niggas that want us to ask back because no one else wanted that shit from Kendrick. We've never asked for West Coast Kendrick. Maybe people the West Coast wanted
Kendrick. People ask for West Coast wanted it. People say, why is Kendrick the guy that's leading the West Coast right now, but he doesn't have the West Coast sound?
And even then, that was a play because you could see that came and went right then and that was just part of a rollout. And none of those niggas got, you know what I'm saying? One got like West Side, the dude got like a Grammy and 10 grand.
Hey, all I could do is show you the door. That's all I could do. all I could do is walk you through the door. I walked these niggas through the door. I put 6 niggas on my shit. And if y'all can't make it from there, I don't know what to tell you.
Drake and Kendrick never made a track together.
They got
they did.
They got like
Drake
2
put all these
together.
niggas on. You forget who you think did what's name? Swimming pools.
Not swimming pools. He did Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice, my bad. Yeah.
Poetic Justice.
Great
Poetic
song.
Justice.
Great song. Janet Jackson made the
and then Drake being a real nigga, let this nigga come and rap, just do a verse on his album. No nothing, just regular verse, fire verse on the Take Care album.
Who, Kendrick?
Yeah, you remember Kendrick had like a random verse on there?
I don't
Barry Be Alive?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking fire ass verse too. Like these niggas have so much history of shit they should have did that never happened. That's why people was always either playing them against each other or waiting for an album to come out. I remember we were supposed to get a Kendrick and and J. Cole album for the longest. We never got that.
That's why this shit right here be feeling so WWE to me. Like it's all just fake. Like I feel like these niggas just get together, just like the whole 50 and T.I. thing. You don't think that shit was? Why did 50 never come back and even? He didn't say not one Pikachu joke. When the day before, when the week before, these niggas was roasting you, dropping diss track after diss track on you. The little kid dropped a diss track.
I know the one with 50 and Kanye ended up trying to be fake. That was a plan. So I don't know if these artists still doing fake.
Most of the time, if 50's involved, that shit's fake.
He's got no problem playing the villain. That's the thing. That's for sure. So 50 ain't got no. I can't say it's fake because he's got no problem. Whatever it is, he's salacious about about.
You don't find it funny
to promote Kanye, vodka, concierge, whatever his shit is. He was saying you don't care if you're going through it. He's gonna make fun of you right then and there, put you on big screen as a way to promote his shit.
You don't find it funny that the guy who introduced Kendrick was Future, and now on this Iceman album, you got Future on here like it never happened. Like you didn't just drive this guy to my house and let him shoot all these shots at me.
On the crib and then just. I think those guys they're too big of a star that the public kind of just wanted them to come back together regardless. So that was a good thing.
Yeah, but how you forgive that guy, but you're not forgiving Ross, you're not forgiving LeBron, all the other niggas that try to reach out to you. How you pick and choose who you want to forgive?
There's always politics, and Future just did that song. Future did too. Future did We Don't Trust You. They came back and then We Still Don't Trust You. Whole second album.
Still don't trust you. Like that, so he was like, fuck you. We used to be friends, but fuck you. And then let me drop another album. Still fuck you again.
He really tried leading the charge, but after that, it wasn't known as his identity. So he kept it moving. But everyone else, Ross kept playing to it, talking junk. Khaled never came to the rescue. Some people, Khaled getting in trouble just for not showing up, just for staying quiet. He catching heat.
For being a bitch. That
nigga hit Khaled hit Khaled with that mean Palestine bar.
Yeah, told Khaled, Khaled I don't even show up for Palestine. What you want from me, dog?
But even though it's kind of hypocritical, you trying to take shots at Khaled for not speaking on Palestine, but you don't speak on Israel.
He did. He had signed the Free Palestine agreement early, like a couple years ago, and the pledge came out before when people were getting canceled for this shit. Drake did.
Drake?
Mm-hmm. That's why
we want him to speak on Israel. You're Jewish. We want you to speak on. Don't speak on other people.
That's even harder. I'm speaking up against my own people.
What, Palestine?
He's Israeli. He'd be Jewish.
He's Israeli.
Right on that side. So he's saying Free Palestine. The shit that Khaled should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what come with that.
Don't be surprised if Drake doesn't live past 50.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Why would you wish death on the guy?
I'm not wishing it. I'm just saying I've seen history repeats itself. That's all I'm saying.
So
I don't want to wish that on him.
Because Drake just turned 40.
He got how old was Mike when he was murdered or when he died? 52.
Oh, okay, you saying he's gonna be murdered? I thought you.
I'm saying I'm not saying of health reasons. I'm saying it might be an accident. It might be a surgery gone wrong. Some overdose. It's trust me. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but don't be surprised.
I think Drake running shit like that.
I'm telling you, when you
gonna be up $1 billion since that he's
they don't want you to. This nigga out here buying Mike's gloves, and when you got too much power, they don't like that. They don't want you to have. They don't want you to be one man to have anywhere near as much power as a whole label. He's getting too close. Getting too close.
This is true. And the people suspect that he might drop another album in like in a month or so.
Because now isn't he like free of who is he with?
Universal. It's supposed to be out of
So is he out of his Universal deal now because he's released these last 3 albums that he was supposed to release?
Yeah, I believe so. I think they either have the power of refusal or the power first right refusal, so they either get to match it or he gets to become a free agent. But apparently, it's like a $2 billion deal on the table. Once he takes it, he's going to be the most successful, richest artist in history.
Mm-hmm. What $2 billion deal with who?
Right now it's with a private equity, so it's like one of them stock companies that's going to buy into your shit and then license your shit back out. But you already know Spotify is probably going to try to get him a deal on Apple, so he's getting $1 billion for sure. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion, $2 billion, just depends how much he's willing to give away.
And that's gonna make him.
The man makes 900 million streams a month on Spotify. Huh? Yeah, he'll be the richest artist on that deal.
So aren't there?
There's just $2 billion on this deal. He still is already worth however he's worth already. You know what I'm saying? So you can see how he's worth so much.
I don't know how y'all.
This nigga hasn't.
I don't know how somebody makes
a
top 5 list, and doesn't put this guy on the top 5 list.
Yeah.
What reason would you have not to put him on?
Skin too light.
The fact that he was never full hip hop, like the fact that he was able to coast on the fact that sometimes.
See, now I'm glad you just say that because when Kendrick was saying that when Kendrick was saying this nigga don't have no home, this nigga's just mimic. He's a chameleon. He's a chameleon. He mimics Houston. He mimics Atlanta. He mimics Memphis. He mimics Canada. Maybe he's from Canada. He mimics the Jamaicans.
Yeah,
he mimics Central C.
This is what outsiders do.
Don't
This
know
is what
who he
refugees
is.
do. You know how to blend. You know how to get mixy. You have your homes wherever you at. And he's loved all those places. People mentioning that it'd be one thing if he's hated in those places. He's loved in Atlanta as a local.
Mm-hmm.
He's loved in Miami like a local. He's loved in Houston like a local. There's some nigga that got 100 homes. What do you want
you just
from him?
made, you just made a statement. But you just
Swerve?
Yeah,
He's a gypsy, nigga.
a real Jew.
You know how, yeah,
How did he go traveler?
You feel about them gypsies?
He's a traveler, so it'd be a difference if those areas didn't like him. Like, oh, stop taking our style. But all those areas he's putting them on, and they fuck with him. So what do you want from him? And he's making their sound almost international. He just did a.
I don't know. You're the one that just made the statement that he's not real hip hop, and that's the reason why they don't put him.
I say he's not full hip hop. I could see why someone say that. You're saying what reason?
Okay.
I'm giving you some of the reasons. Yeah, I could give you why they say because it is like an unfair thing versus someone that just only raps.
Singing ass nigga.
Yeah,
he's singing.
Yeah,
exactly.
it is unfair because
and that
he
singing
can do
shit
so
is
many
dope.
things.
And yeah, you do so many shit you don't get. And other people that just have to rap just can only rap. So it is kind of unfair to put on like that. He is like a full musician. He has to, you know what I'm saying? So Swiss Army Knife.
I guess he's one of them Prince type niggas.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Versus when you're supposed to just go against a singer or just that other nigga's a singer, an actor, all that bullshit and rolled in one.
And he got the complexion for the protection.
Got the protection and the race. You know what I'm saying? Race for the cake, dog. Race for the bread. So he has all the shit lined up for him. So there's that. So it's kind of like, but that's just how it's always got to be. Though sometimes circumstances have to go well in order for everything to line up. In order for a lineup,
I wouldn't.
If LeBron wasn't a fucking freak show at his size and grew up in dirt poor Cleveland, would he be able to shine? You think LeBron get the shine he would if he grew up in Miami with all the other Wolves or Belgrade or all these other niggas that are freaks of nature too? He'd have probably just been a regular dude.
Nah, he would have been.
Only when you take me to the poor and desolate place like Ohio and there's no other competition. Let me be the freak show. Let me get the confidence. Let me run through these guys for a bit. Sometimes you need your elements to set
Ohio,
to like.
Yeah, that is disrespect.
I'm just saying, no monsters come out of there. Versus
Ohio, Nate?
I haven't, but we know for sure Florida,
bro.
Florida monsters come out of Florida every year. One of the most draft places out of the league, and almost all the
you talking about football, not basketball.
Even basketball,
but it's not basketball. Nope.
I didn't say it's the most. I said one of the most. Are you telling me that's wrong? This is me saying this off of sheer not knowing any facts. I just know a lot of people that grew up in Miami go to the league.
It's
no,
LA.
That's football. That's football.
LA, it's New York, and then probably Florida's
This
probably
nigga
like
arguing just to argue because I just said one of the most. I didn't say the most.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, basketball might not even be top 5.
Basketball is LA, then New York.
I'm gonna say top 5 for all those sports. For football, for sure, I know on Florida football. It is because it's
Football's
Miami.
Football's one.
It's Miami and Belgrade.
Football's number one.
But even for basketball,
but you're just guessing right now because somebody from Texas who knows Texas might be number one.
Texas sends a lot of people in football. Yeah.
Ohio sends a lot of people to the league. Georgia sends a lot of people to the league.
But we're talking about basketball.
We're talking about
Ohio State.
People born and raised in those cities, in them what's names. You're counting Ohio State as in with Ohio players.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I don't know where those players come from.
People from those states.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of those Ohio players might be from Florida.
Yeah, you're right. It's Texas then Florida.
Yeah, I would say it's Texas then Florida.
Because football is way bigger in Texas than Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So which state you think produces the most NBA players?
It's California.
It's California, then New York, Illinois, Pennsylvania.
Swerve. When I was giving y'all the top 3, and y'all was you just talking. I don't just be talking, nigga. I be knowing shit. Swerve.
What was the top 3?
Exactly what Juno said 5 minutes ago.
California, New York, and Chicago.
You definitely didn't say California.
Oh, okay.
He said California.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't hear California.
Oh, okay. He didn't hear it, Nate.
Yeah, he did say California. But I don't see how Miami's not in this.
For basketball?
Yeah.
Niggas don't be hooping. Niggas don't be hooping like that.
Niggas don't be hooping in Florida like that.
Nah. They be running. They got speed. They got strength. They got agility. But that skill...
Either way, but yeah. So I think some stuff have to line up perfectly.
It's Florida, man. We crash dummies. That's why we make it to the NFL more. We crash dummies in Florida.
I don't know how many niggas in the league we know that's from Palm Beach.
I know the niggas.
I mean that we know their names at least. I know John Collins. I don't know him, but I know John Collins went to a school in Palm Beach. I forgot which school.
Oh shit! Ohio's number 6 on here. Ohio sent 205 players to the thing. See?
To the what? To the NFL or NBA?
NBA. I guess you just gotta be. You just gotta be the one raw nigga amongst a bunch of sorry people every time.
Well, the scouts go to those places also, so you can't just say it's so many dogs in one area, so you're not gonna find greatness. That's where they go find the greatness at.
They go to the poorest areas to find it?
They don't go to the poorest areas. They go to the areas they know develop good basketball players.
Well, now LeBron is probably the last generation of players that people are finding like that played street basketball, went to high school, did it that way. Now these kids are getting recruited from AAU basketball. I don't know if LeBron played AAU. I'm pretty sure he just did high school.
Listen,
they're being recruited because the athletes' kids are also playing. There's that.
That you seeing LeBron high school shit. Mm-hmm. That's what you seeing on ESPN and shit. But he was doing the AAU shit too.
Before high school.
With all of that, with the high school.
I don't know how big AAU was like in 2000. Not 2003, in the 90s. In the 90s.
That was like that because all the boys play each other.
Jalen Rose and them was in AAU.
Yeah, they grew up playing with each other. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm telling you, AAU been big. Yeah, we just wasn't hoopers like that. That's why there was no shit like that where we was hooping at.
Yeah, that's why I ain't try out.
So all these players that went straight to the league after high school, like KG, Kobe, Dwight Howard, LeBron.
We always make that joke. We're like, anyone we thought that was raw growing up, them niggas was trash. Compared to like the actual pros, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up saying some people like that, this nigga should have made it. But when you think about it compared to like the actual pros, that nigga was garbage.
Yeah.
You're right.
But we had a couple people that we thought like for sure. I thought Ant-Man for sure was out of here.
Ant-Man got messed up because of injuries, but you also had fucking AJ Green.
AJ Green was the one that was supposed to fucking make it.
AJ Green right next to Ant-Man when he was a freshman playing next to Ant-Man. I was like, this guy, something serious. He didn't have the height. He never got the height. But I don't think he even.
AJ's like 6'4", 6'5".
Is he? No way.
I'm telling you.
Maybe now. I don't know if it was back then.
This nigga talking about maybe now. Because, he's still growing at the age of 30. Or however old he is, 35.
It's different for basketball players. I told y'all this.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Most people stop growing at 18 to 21.
We had this argument already.
We said that most people stop growing at 18. Most guys stop growing at 18.
Women stop growing at 18. Men keep growing until the age of 25.
That's not height.
But I'm telling you, I seen AJ Green when he was probably 24, 25, and he was not taller than me.
Okay.
He probably took some HGH his final year.
When I was in Daytona. What? Yeah, maybe 23, 24.
Bro's at least 6'3", 6'4".
Okay, I'll give him maybe 6'3". I don't know about. Either way, that's still small for the NBA. Unless you're really, really. But from what I was seeing, I thought he was really good. But who knows? I'm not a scout. I don't know what these niggas be seeing all over the country. I know if you see somebody like LeBron, you don't need to see nobody else to know that this nigga's a freak of nature. Same thing with Wemby.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Wemby just beat OKC in the first round. And there's this picture of Wemby, that's the coldest picture you'll ever see. Him just standing at the end of the game, just standing, looking over into the crowd, and then his whole team.
His team. I saw the one.
He's looking at
team.
Yeah, his team. It's his team, but he's looking into the crowd, but his team's right in front of him, and they're all wearing black, and they're just like all staring at him like this is Jesus. I'm like, I ain't never seen a picture this cold in my life.
Drake could never, Nate.
Drake could never. This is he just 40. He like 45 points, 24 rebounds, 42, 24 rebounds, some blocks. I'm like, this guy just introduced himself to the GOAT conversation today. He's gonna win the championship because I don't know who's going to come out the East, but they're not gonna be the Spurs, and the Spurs are gonna be OKC.
Yeah, I believe so too. Spurs.
It's gonna take a lot.
I called it.
But what does this mean? What does this mean for the NBA though? If this nigga is in his third year and he already dominating the whole league, now when I say that Wemby could easily catch 6 rings, does that sound so crazy now?
It's not gonna happen.
It don't sound too crazy.
Only, what, 22, 24?
I don't think it's going to happen. You guys are age didn't have nothing
because we were just talking about age. SGA might get 2 rings back to back, and that's SGA. SGA is not one of the greatest of all time. This guy's considered going to be one of the greatest of all time. I'm sure he can get a 3-peat. He got one now, and year 3. He's only going to get better next year and the year after. He could take a little break if he wants to, come back, get us another 3-peat.
It's not going to happen.
All right. That's y'all. See, what you're doing right now is you're getting hazed by Jordan's greatness, the same way that I got hazed by the Kendrick, right?
It's same way that too much stuff have to go right, like.
But listen, bro, Nate, he's only gonna get better if he don't get hurt. If he don't suffer from injury, he can only get better.
Yeah.
Here's how I look at
it. He's gonna put on some weight. And he's still gonna be 7'4".
He don't even need to put on the weight. He's about to get a ring with this weight. So what do we? I don't even need the weight at this point.
As he's getting better,
it would be helpful.
It's just gonna naturally.
As he's getting better, his peers are getting better too. Though they're watching him, and
them niggas not good enough.
They're watching.
You see what Ant-Man just did?
I'm saying they're watching and getting prepped for him, and then he's inspiring a new generation that's seeing him. And they're going to get better based off of him.
Them niggas not going to be in the league when he's there.
Niggas can inspire niggas all day, but you still not going to be 7'4", bro.
You're not going to inspire 7'4".
Okay,
yeah, bro, you can't inspire.
The fact that
and even there's a nigga in college
all sorts of freak shows, all height wise, also. So height.
But them niggas still trash. Look at Taco Fall is taller than Embiid. He's still trash. There's a nigga that plays for UF right now. Don't get no playing time. This nigga's 7'9".
Yeah,
don't get no PT.
Once they put a little bit of muscle on, they gonna pretty soon. There's gonna be
you're disrespecting Wemby by just calling him a 7'4" guy. This guy is a very skilled basketball player that happens to be 7'4".
That nigga move like a 3, Nate.
Well, how much skills you need when you're 7'4" though? The court's right there. You know
that's what's crazy about it.
90% of basketball is just height.
Nate,
he has KD level skill.
Tied the game from the logo.
He has KD level skill. He has KD level skill being the frame of a 7'4".
It was beautiful logo shot.
This might be more.
Y'all would have got mad at me and I took that shot back in the days.
Yeah, you would make it.
You would have missed.
Yeah, that's a whole different factor, but just nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Just for attempting it, it's a different league.
Of course, you attempt that shot. We need a sub right now. Sub. Get this guy out of the game.
You know that shit actually happened to Nate before?
What? He took a shot and they kicked him off the team?
Right out.
They be hating sometimes.
Tell him.
When was this? Middle school?
This was we was playing Power League basketball. Nate was on the Lakers.
We won. Laughing like we won the chip that year. Actually, did I get a chip that year?
The Lakers was they went undefeated for few years.
Exactly, we got that chip that year. See how we do?
Happy to be on
so you was just on it. You was just riding the bus. You wasn't the guy.
I was getting the chip. I was a role player.
You got the chip. Yeah, you got the chip.
Yeah, what you want?
You played your role
on the bench every now and then. They throw them niggas in, but they leave a couple of the good players on. So it's never like a whole bunch.
So you can do a couple of assists. Break a nigga down some laps and get an assist.
Nate thought he was allowed to shoot the basketball. They called timeout and took that nigga out the game. Swerve.
I said, Nate, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not the game plan.
You're here just for show.
There's rules that you
just because state requires it for bare minimum.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do anything.
There's rules that you know when you're older, once you realize the game, that you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Like now you know if I get into the game, I got superstars on the team. I'm not shooting the ball. I'm gonna just pass the ball to them niggas. I'm just a role player.
What I learned early back then is that if you're a superstar, they let you do what you want. So the superstar kids got the curse or take the shot whenever they want or almost be about to fight. And you be like, damn, these niggas had no kind of sportsmanship. And yet they get to play again the next game and the next game. Like they let you do what the fuck you want as long as you're a baller. That's what I learned back then. So I got on my pastor Troy. I knew my position, but the coach won't let me in. So I said, "Fuck it, with the selling dope with friends." I had to let them niggas have that.
I remember being in a game with Ant-Man, and I think he was in foul trouble, and then I think he committed another foul, and I was near him, or they called the foul on me. I was near him. I said, "What? Me?" Now that I think about it, now that I know basketball better, I was like, I was supposed to take that foul. Yeah. I was not supposed to be like, hell no, that was on him. But yeah, I think they gave the foul to him. That's probably like his third or fourth foul.
Didn't make it? I took the shot, and my playmate, my teammate, he got mad at me.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be shooting.
Yeah,
you're what we call a connector.
You're a coach. You just gonna let you just gonna allow this nigga to yell at me like that, coach? Like he's supposed to, like we've been letting him take shots all day long. Like I could shoot a brick just as well.
Nah. They call you a connector or the swing man. When that ball come to you, you swing.
Listen, that's all it was, you know.
Who y'all think is gonna make it out of Cleveland and New York?
Nate didn't see the court the rest of the season.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him back on either.
I was a role player. We were making sure we win them chips, though. We were out there. We would have a plan, but then if we were down, you know, the coach would just let these niggas do whatever they want to get the prices, get us catch back up. Then
that just shows you that coaching is fake when you got real all-stars on your team. You could think that you're actually running schemes and stuff, but when it comes down to it, just give them niggas the ball. They're gonna take us to the promised land.
Yeah, and it's different. You know, them niggas thought about sports different than we did. You know, like their parents were showing up to the game. It would be like a whole family function. Like I couldn't think of any of the Haitian kids that any of their family even came out there. So
yeah, that just sucks. Because even though we had Haitians that were really good, their parents didn't show up.
Their parents didn't show up. They just wanted them Zoes that were really good.
Big Show.
Lucky. We had niggas they had Zoes that were actually fucking good. They just niggas. Yeah, they had no kind of support system.
Big Show people was there. Big Show had some family
once in a while they'd come through. The few and far between Big Show people.
Don't do that. Big Show had Big Show had family support.
Yeah, his mom would show up for sure. His mom and dad some stuff, but other you know what I'm saying most of the other
not as much as they should have been there. Not as much as the parents of these kids that was riding the bench that was there at every game for no reason.
Nate was riding the bench. I ain't never see that nigga parents up there.
Our parents ain't ever come to that one thing.
We had good players at Lake Worth High School secondary. Woodcrow was good. What was the nigga? The light skin dude
wasn't good, bro.
Some of those guys,
they wasn't great.
They didn't have the height to begin with.
No, I'm not saying they were good like NFL prospect. I'm saying good enough for your parents to come watch you play.
No.
Good enough that I'm making plays that my parents should watch me making these plays. I got strangers cheering for me.
Yeah, when I was balling in track, they could have came and seen me then.
That never happened.
That did. I lost at what is it, regionals?
Nah.
I tell you, I lost to some fat niggas from Belglade.
You wanted them to come watch you lose, right? That's what you wanted.
I was
this
good
nigga lost to some fat. This nigga lost to some fat niggas from Belglade.
Listen, in Belglade, everybody's fast. Even the fat niggas. The fat niggas is a shot putter. But he also, you know, when he's not shot putting, he happens to also do.
He's whooping skinny niggas from Lake Worth.
He's whooping the skinny niggas from Lake Worth. Their slowest nigga was was still blowing the nuts out by miles. That nigga was a fucking beast. He came on that track. So, you do the baton pass off. I'm thinking I'm about to beat this nigga. This nigga goes, man. Them Belgrade niggas are built different. So that fat nigga, when he's not throwing shot puts, he's out here kicking ass and taking names in my neighborhood. Coming through. So, had I been able to beat him, because not to mention that with track, what's dope about it is you're not really going against your person against you. You're going against your time. So that's it. So I broke my thing, and I was going into the next thing I did. I had to be able to beat the time to qualify. I broke my thing to get out of my thing to go to regional.
To go to the next
to get to the next level until that nigga dusted me.
Swerve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I known this nigga his whole life, bro.
Yeah, he used to do the hurdles. I used to do the hurdles.
When he says words like regional and stuff, I don't even remember what uniform you wore. You talking about for
Lakeworth Middle track team?
Nah, you must be talking about Suncoast or something like that.
I used to do hurdles.
Nate was outside fighting Hispanic people with me. Talking about this.
I don't never remember this nigga wearing. I was on the track team.
You weren't in. You didn't go to Lakeworth Middle. You think high school? I had
Lakeworth Middle. Yeah,
Lakeworth Middle. I did hurdles. It was a very short-lived dream.
I don't know.
Track season's very short, and once you get
that nigga was whipping chicos with me out in the street. Ain't no way this nigga had a uniform on.
Once you get cut from the regionals, you go right back to being outside again. So,
was this sixth grade? Was this sixth grade?
It was like 7th or 8th grade.
That bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it might have been for like a couple weeks, and then once I got cut,
no bullshit.
I was good to go.
You talking about regionals? Nigga talking about regionals. He Nate.
The middle.
It don't take hard to do that. You only have to go like maybe 1 or 2, like 4 track meets, and then you're in the regionals.
Nate, we was outside. Nate, I was outside with you, bro.
Not every day. Some days I had practice.
Some days I had practice.
That's how it was. You didn't practice every day. What's that?
We watching Haitian Jack break Ken arm. We watching Ken break Haitian Jack arm. That was middle school, right, Nate?
Yeah, that was middle school.
Yeah, Nate, you wasn't on no fucking track team, nigga.
I'm telling you, I was on the track team before that. Then I ended up losing. I ended up getting out of it after that. Then after that, the only team I tried for was when I got to high school and I tried for the
you
football
must be
team.
doing some bullshit. You must be on some type of cocaine, bro. You just making up memories, bro.
And the football team, remember, that's why I didn't realize you needed the cleats to try out. I was like,
I can vouch for you. I can vouch that you attempted to play football in high school. But I
don't get what was the big deal. People made fun of the whole fact that I had regular sneakers. I'm like, bro,
because you were wearing Reebok Classics on a slippery ass football
once you
field.
make the team, then you get the real shoes. Why buy the cleat shit, the real shoes if you don't know if you're gonna make the team?
With that kind of mindset, no wonder you ain't making the team. On no fucking team, bro. The fuck is wrong with this nigga?
And then back then, Laker probably didn't even have cuts. They didn't even have like making the team for football. You just had to keep working out and you'd make it.
you got cut from that.
I think someone stole my necklace and I stopped coming back.
Oh Lord!
Or you had to buy all the equipment and all that. It became costly. Kind of waved itself out.
Bro, all you had to do was buy cleats, bro. They give you everything else, bro. Everything else. You ain't gotta pay for pads. You ain't gotta pay for no helmet. You ain't gotta pay for no pads. You ain't gotta pay for no tights. You ain't gotta pay for no jersey.
You're a freshman.
They provide you with all you gotta do is provide cleats, bro.
My parents weren't going for it for whatever reason, or maybe it was too expensive. I can't remember.
No, you got them 2 for $89. Them classics every year.
Yeah, that was the when them 2 for $89s came out. That was a godsend. Back then, my parents used to get you one shoe, you make it last, and then after that, when that runs out, you get the next one. The two, and the price of the shoe would be like up to $100. When 2 for $89 came out, like, shoot, now I get to give me 2 shoes. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm rocking out, good to go. You keep those in good condition every quarter.
You get a white and a black, or you get 2 blacks?
I get 1 white, 1 black one. Play the game, go, and then when you get a little free every now and then, Christmas or something come up, you get another shoe, you can add to your collection, build up from there. But meanwhile, I had friends that had on $150 J's. It never made any sense to me. It didn't make any sense. So either my parents are completely unreasonable or very, very broke, or these other kids' parents are completely unreasonable. Like,
it made you a better person now because look at you now. You're not spending your money on $200 shoes.
That's true. That's very true. But it still makes
shots fired.
It didn't make
Shots
any sense.
fired.
Yeah, I know that was shots fired.
It didn't make any sense on why I couldn't have it back then, and all my peers had it.
Yeah, but now you're realizing money shouldn't be spent on shoes.
I buy shoes now on choice. It's not I'm addicted to it. Now it's not my choice. Every now and then, it's not my
just imagine if your children who don't have a job made shoes a priority to them, or they felt they had to have every pair of shoes when they're not even making the money that it costs to get these shoes. $200 pairs of shoes.
I don't know what it is. All I know is there should be no reason your peers should have it. Why we shouldn't have had it just the same. It didn't make any sense.
They had bad parents. What kind of shoes are those? You know.
This is the newest added to the collection.
What are those? What are those?
Armani's.
See, niggas just
Amiri's.
Amiri. See, I was just talking to somebody the other day. Like, what is urban streetwear today? Because urban streetwear used to be, Fat Farm, Echo, G Unit, FUBU. What is urban streetwear today?
It's the retro stuff. That's one. So the kids wear that.
I'm talking about urban street culture, hip hop culture. What do they wear? Not the kids.
Nike Techs. So they wear a lot of that shit.
And Amiri. So like it feels like Amiri, True Religions. But
those are luxury. Those are high end stuff that hip hop happens to wear. Like that's why. Yeah,
but I think that's what they've adopted as streetwear now.
Like $150 jeans, $200, $300 jeans, shit like that. Some of them, yeah. That's why they have to show it off the jeans all the time. Is that the shits be expensive?
Meanwhile, all I had to do was show Fat Albert on the back of my jeans. And that's it.
We grew up in a better era.
Outcast logo, little G Unit, some Fat Farm, Rockaware.
And all that shit's not coming back out again.
All of it, good stuff, reasonably priced. Even though it was expensive at the time, but it wasn't really. Now you're looking at Amiri jeans, True Religion jeans. That shit's crazy compared to some Fat Farm and some FUBU.
True Religion back down to normal prices because they inside of Macy's.
I wouldn't know. I don't know what's the popular brands out today. That's why True Religion just popped in my head. I probably would have said.
Just go with the oldie but goodies that never go out of style. Get your Ralph Lauren, your Tommy's.
Yeah, the Polos, Levi's. Yeah, but that's not streetwear though.
Yeah, those are the.
That's for the unks. The unks don't have no issue dressing right now. I just don't know what the kids are.
It's a form of style that's never. People say the unks. You're gonna always get to that age. It's never gonna be not trendy. Every now and then they're gonna rock with it when they want to be formal, and sometimes they're not gonna rock with it.
Polo and jeans is always
polo's never gonna. Yeah.
You're right,
it's like a suit, tuxedo suit, a black suit's never not gonna be.
We're millennial unks. At one point, millennials were dressing old, so now it seems like whatever we dress, we're already looking younger because we used to dress old anyway.
But what I'm saying is that style, that polo thing, it was there even before us. That's never gonna get out of style. The polo and jeans, the Ralph Lauren, that's like kind of standard. Always good.
I don't know if it's always standard for young people though.
Yeah, they go in and out when they want to rock with it. Yeah, when they want to choose sort of trendy, depending on that, some of it with them, but.
Because your kids I don't think are asking to wear polos.
No, but it wouldn't be nothing to see one of them in polo. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal, but it's trendy. But it's like, oh, what the hell you got on if you do happen to have it? It's never not. That's what I'm saying. My daughter's her friend's age. They're over here wearing shit we grew up that was popular. They're getting it from those stores, the thrift stores, Lot 29s, the academics. Bro. Yeah, all that shit that we grew up on, that shit's now became trendy for that generation.
Yeah, your daughter's definitely a hippie. It's only hippies that shop at those shops.
Yeah, she's a bit of a hippie. She got all the nose rings and all that bullshit.
Oh, she got nose rings now? She got some rainbow hair?
Piercings for days. No, hair's regular color, but nose ring, earrings, all that crap.
Yeah. A black Republican's nightmare.
Yeah, it's a little wild. One of these new blacks always calling me hypocrite or something like that, or like, why are you so pro AI? It's supposed to ruin the earth. And I'm like, yeah, you people believe anything Democrats say.
But is that a cool relationship to have though, that you could like talk to your kids about politics?
It is, but they're still at the age where now where they think they know it all, and they think that you're just either out of touch and old. So they have to grow a little bit before they realize, oh yeah, my dad knows what the fuck he's talking about.
They might never realize that. They might never come to that,
because it goes like this.
They still on that. We could feed the world shit.
Yeah. Which is when you're young and bright-eyed, that's how you see the world.
Exactly.
Which is how we came into the world. It wasn't until I was awake and I realized the true monster, the belly of the beast that we're in. And you grow cynical and like, shit, I gotta just help myself, help my people. That's what life beats into you. But when you're young and bright-eyed, you think you can still save this shit?
I remember I got my first job, bro, at Publix, and they was like, "Do you want to donate any of your check to like?" It was like one of those feed the shit.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. So the biggest option was $3. I said, "Nigga, go ahead and sign me up for the $3." That manager said, "Sir, this is your first job. You're part-time. If you want to donate, just do one. I'm not going to allow you to do 3.
So you say I ain't even going to allow you to do 3, though.
Because if I did the 3, nigga, I would have been hurting. When I would have seen that $15 check, them niggas would have took $3 out of that bitch and left me with 12. I would have died.
How you get a $15 check?
Niggas are getting 2 hours a week.
2 hours, dog. That's just crazy. Job size your life, dog. Tell you to come in for work. They used to hate
hours. So you come in for 2 hours and then send you home.
Yeah. What happened is they have to give you bare minimum hours, so they didn't like you. If they wanted to fire you, they started cutting your hours. And they make you come in 1 day a week for 2 hours. Is that hoping that you quit?
Listen, I done got a $15, $20 check. As soon as I cashed that check, my brother said, "Hey, bro, let me borrow $5." I'm like, God.
God damn.
Nigga was going through it as a 16-year-old, bro.
Classic.
Niggas working at 16. Ha!
Oh, we had to work early, man. Shit was wild.
Not me. Y'all talk about Juno. Talk about his parents had money. My parents ain't never had me go having to work.
You think I was working to pay bills?
I don't know. I don't know what you were working for. I don't know what you were working for. But whatever you was getting, I was getting that money for free.
You think we were
that
working
$15 you had to work for? All I had to do is that $15 you had to work for. All I had to do is Poppy, let me get $15.
You think we didn't get that as well?
Tell you what's up, huh?
What's
Juno's the baby, though, so you're gonna always have a different life, living life like he lived. You know what I'm saying? The baby always gonna get different type of. You know what I'm saying?
I was a baby boy.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't the youngest. I wasn't the youngest, but I was the youngest boy.
That don't count, nigga.
Yeah, that don't count. You gotta be the baby.
For my mom, it counts. For my mom, it definitely counts. My mom treat me like a baby boy, but maybe for my sister, yeah, definitely she's the baby. It didn't make a difference to my mom though.
Daughters.
Yeah, it didn't make a difference to my mom, but for the dad, it definitely helped her out in the long run.
Daughters, you know, a lot of women, their moms are their biggest haters.
That's how it's supposed to be. It is strange, but I feel like that's just the natural way of things.
What they hating on though?
The beauty.
Because they're seeing a younger version of what they should have been.
A better version, yeah. And it came from their sacrifice. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Men are the only person to have that relationship with their kids. They're like men tells the son, I'm the only person in the world you're gonna meet that's gonna want you to do better than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want your kid to do better than you. That's the only person in the world you're gonna have that relationship with. While women, I don't know if they want their daughters to do better. Yeah,
they might not admit it, but yeah, they be secretly hating. It's always beef.
On their own beef. We don't
even at an older age.
Yeah, we don't hate our kids, our boys especially. You know what I'm saying? We want them to top everything we have and then some. But women, yeah, it's kind of like a rivalry sometimes with their kids.
They're like, bitch, you gonna go to work too.
Yeah, especially if they had to go through it. Exactly. Shit like that. They pawn their shit off to the kids.
And I feel like and it's like the opposite with the boys. They kind of they idolize their boys.
The women?
Especially the women.
It's an okie doke because they idolize their boys as long as their boys serve them. But as soon as their boys find another girl, they find the other girl as competition. So they only want their boys for themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
They're selfish in all ways. It's always self-serving. That's how they try
the Bible
to do it.
said it. Women are wicked.
Yeah, they try to do it for their own servings. It's the same thing that goes. You said all the women hate the side piece, but then they'll divorce and then go be a side piece for the next guy. They can't understand the position until they're in the position. Or that they'll hate the position so that you the Cardi B thing all over again.
Yeah. Because Cardi B out here, she's taking Stephon Diggs back. This nigga out here is living. This nigga's living
getting an entree with no sides.
Exactly.
That's crazy, right?
It's what the wife's the entree.
You gotta have the size. You just want me eating chicken. You just want me eating chicken every day.
You want me to chicken?
I can't get some rice.
You want to die? Just your proteins in there.
So all I'm supposed to eat is protein, protein all day, huh?
That's it.
Know how much a nigga love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, some D sauce.
Y'all seen the government disclose all this UFO disclosure shit?
I'm not moved by that shit no more. Show me the Epstein list.
You see where we're at in America? Ain't that shit blows my mind, dog.
I don't give a damn.
For Twitter, Nate.
We could literally say there's aliens, and then they say there's 4 different kind of aliens.
Because you're right. This is the place where we're at in America that we don't even care about that shit.
And we can tell people there's a virus coming on plane. Oh, y'all heard of that virus? Oh, yeah. We pick and choose what shit we're
that hantavirus? Yeah, that hantavirus. They said that hantavirus coming. Niggas still going on cruises, though.
But we're talking about 4 alien species. Like, this is some never ever heard shit. This should stop the news, make us question. We're clearly not the most intelligent species anymore. If there's 4 different species that got here.
4 different species? Oh, because they got here. That's what makes them more intelligent.
That in itself makes them more intelligent because how do you even get from just travel?
We can't even see where them niggas at.
We can't even see it. Them niggas on some other shit. Exactly. So automatically we get it. They on some other shit. So just knowing that, we should already be like, bruh, we're not the smartest. What does that mean? If God made us in our image, in his image, what the fuck are they made in? They already got better technology. That should stop the world.
They got a better God.
But right? All that shit come into it. But we don't even think about brush that off. That hint of shit we got to be worried about. We pick and choose what shit we worry about. And unless the media pushes on us, we just act like it's nothing.
Swear, imagine we spent so much money and effort trying to just see it. Just see it out there.
Mm-hmm. And them niggas up in our backyard.
We can't see where they at.
We can't even see where they at. And they up in our backyard.
Pull up on us, though.
Exactly.
That's
right in our backyard.
Does that necessarily make them smarter than us?
Yes, bro. Yes,
that's a different level of technology.
It's a different level of technology, but what do we know that they don't know? They know something that we don't know, of course. They can see us, they can get to us. But what do we know that they don't know?
It's the blue pill, bro.
Obviously they didn't get here and thrive because they're dead. They're much smarter?
They didn't say there's dead. They said that was they've caught so far. There's amongst us. There's different stories as they're releasing.
Oh, they're alive right
stories. Now. Yeah, they didn't like they're dead aliens. They're saying there's 4 different type of alien species, which is even crazier. Which is
when I'm seeing these pictures, I didn't see any live video or anything, so I didn't know. I'm just assuming that these were just
those are the crash ones that they might call the dead ones, but there's still live ones of different kinds. But I'm just saying that news alone should be a full stop to humans. It's big news. It's kind of crazy, and we just kind of
if they're alive somewhere, I would like to. If they're alive somewhere, I would like to see them now. Just like I'd like to see the Epstein list. I like to know everything that's going on the island, and I want to see these aliens. That's why nobody
cares, Nate. Niggas worried about Epstein list.
That's what I need to know. Epstein.
That's what everybody.
That's the biggest.
About.
You can tell me whatever you want to tell me until I see that Epstein list. I don't care. You guys been raping little children for decades.
That's a psyop within itself because they make us ask for the list for so long and then put it off. By the time they release it, we're just gonna we're not gonna even care to do anything about it. It's no different than 9/11. How long we've been saying 9/11 was an inside job, 9/11 was inside job. Now that it's finally exposed, we know who did it for it. No one's taking their retribution. No one cares. So that's the same process. We're gonna eventually get the Epstein list. By the time we say like, oh yeah, them niggas been fucking with kids. That's old news.
I just want the truth. That's all. I don't care if it's now. I don't care if it's 20 years from now. I just want the truth.
And Nate swear he's not a
But I would rather have the truth while the people are still alive to be accountable for the truth.
I said, you swear you're not a conspiracy theorist.
What's the conspiracy about it? This is I was thinking Fox News said this. I didn't make this up. This is what I'm saying. That's what blows my mind. This shit is they put this shit right on the news and front page, and people still that's what blows my mind. Like, this is just crazy. But like,
it can't be conspiracy if a credible news source is
the news saying it. This is the White House releasing the pages. I'm not me making this shit up.
They might say Epstein was a alien.
If they may say that, but if they do say that, we're just not going to say nothing about it. Yeah.
If CNN says that, I'm gonna either have to believe it or I'm gonna have to stop believing everything they say now because they're no longer credible.
We pick and choose what we want to believe in, anyways, though, and that made me kind of, as I try to go down chasing religion and all that stuff. I was trying to do the history of religion. I started to decide now that with that ability, I'm gonna decide what we pick on. So I kind of decided that I don't even believe in dinosaurs anymore.
Oh, thanks. You're welcome.
Anything that wasn't here for us to see that was here, and they claim that died or went extinct, they pretty made it up completely or made how it look.
That's very possible.
Yeah, white folks get up in the morning, the first thing they do is lie. So do not believe them to tell us any form of accurate history.
What's crazy about it is that when you try to tell someone that they're lying, the first thing they say is, "Well, why would they lie? What purpose would they have to lie?
Why would they not lie? That's what
niggas lie. Why do women lie? Just for the hell of it?
Sometimes people just make a lie and just see where it's gonna go and just see where it lands. You're like, bro, I didn't expect this lie to keep going this long.
Yeah, I do it all the time. It's fun.
They just let it ride. See if the lie grow legs. Think of how it's like that even with religion. Back then, I could have left you for 5 minutes. You're like, hey, where you at? I could have went to go take a shit. I came back. Oh man, I was walking. Weirdest thing happened. I got a message from an angel. Now here I am. I'm a whole apostle.
Boom.
Now you got to take my word for it. I could roll up and make up a whole story. Now that shit's canon. 200 years later, it's a chapter in the Bible.
Yeah. You won't believe shit. You just need 20 people to co-sign for it. Say that this dude stood right here. He had a staff. He put it in the water. The ocean split in half. We crossed the ocean. And the water came back down.
Remember Brilliant Idiots made up a thing about this, talking about Jesus walked in the water back in the days. His story changed over time. You get to pick what's true and what not to be true anyway. So why should we go with the story that they're saying that came out 200-300 years after Christ died? No one in the Bible was alive when the Bible was alive. That's one. No one in the Bible even knew what the Bible was. So that's two. Then the people that wrote the Bible were the 300 to 400 years after everyone in the Bible was dead. So just that game of communication or telephones got to be fucked up. So why take their story for it? And it's just a made up story of a story of a story. Let them be, not to mention the parts that they take out. When we could make up our own story. It's all bullshit, anyways.
They
said wash his hands with the water. They said that nigga turned it after the telephone game. That shit turned into wine.
Exactly.
All that nigga did was wash his hands. Swerve.
Turn water to wine. It was just the dirt from his hands turning dark. They call
I'm a one up it. We're like, why can't we can do a whole new what's the name? You know they have the New Testament, the New Testament.
Mm-hmm.
A new Testament.
It's too early. Too soon.
What? How old's the last one?
I don't know, a couple 100 years. You gotta wait a few more 100 years.
And let me guess, you want to put Iceman on there?
Yeah.
We might be witnessing some stuff right now. We might be in the Revelation times. We might be in the era of ice. This is the book of Drake.
Too.
Yeah. No weapon formed against him shall prosper.
No, Michael Jackson will never not be him. Will never not be. When it comes to our cycle, there's been many cycles when it comes to human or when it comes to life on Earth. I don't even want to say human life on Earth, but when it's been life on Earth. Right now, we're in the cycle. We're in the only cycle that has religion.
What you mean?
You don't want to hear.
You know the initials of this album is him.
Yeah, Hibapti or Hibipti.
What do you mean? We're the only one that has religion.
Okay, let me explain to you what I mean by this theory. I'm giving you all theories right now.
Okay.
Earth, we've been through 6 different cycles.
I've heard this. This is a true thing. People believe this.
Right now, we are in level 6. 6 is the level that has religion, it has God, it has humans. The level before us was Satan, and that the level before us was level 5. That was the Satan and all the demons. The level before them was some creatures that were uncontrollable. That the levels 1, 2, and 3, once they got to 4, they could 4 was gonna run shit forever until 5 came. Satan and the demons, they came. They held 4 under control. The place that they've been holding them under control is hell, what we call hell. There is no heaven. Earth is the only place.
I've heard this theory before.
So the reason why the reason why the people from those creatures,
there's different religions like this. I don't know. You said there's whole religions like this. This is something I've heard.
The reasons why we're safe today is because the demons and Satan is torturing the people from level 4, from the 4th cycle. Down there, they're not torturing you. We think that when we die, we go down there and we get tortured.
They just use this shit on fucking Incredible, Invincible. That's why I heard that theory. But no, there's an actual religion like that. Yeah, there's a religion like that.
And if you talk to people in church, you start talking to them, they'll be like, "Yeah, I know what you're talking about," and I'm like, "Nah, this shit's straight from anime, cuz."
Exactly, but that's because there's actual religion like that. There's religion that believe that the snake in the garden was not a villain. He's the actual good guy because he was trying to enlighten us, and we got kicked out of heaven for getting to me. Like why the fuck would you get kicked out for getting more knowledge? But we were meant to be dumb and like animals, not know any better. So Eve bit the tree, bit the thing. We got enlightenment, and that's how you have man. So the enlightened ones, like they call the ones that chase that Illuminati shit, like that's how they're inverse of the God that wants to keep you in control, worship me, one and only God. So in that religion, Gnosticism, it's called. In that religion, they really believe like Jesus is actually the villain, and Satan's actually the good guy trying to free us, give us knowledge of self, enlightenment, this other. While the Bible and them wants you to be under control, restriction, not have knowledge, don't do this, don't do that, because he believes he's the one true God. When really there's multiple gods, but he was raised by himself, so he believes he's the one true. But that's why it tells you in the Bible, don't praise anyone else, this, that, and the third.
Nate, where do you find the time to learn all this bullshit?
Whenever I get part of the ADHD, whenever I get fixated on stuff, I just start learning about it, drowning, making almost like being an expert. So as I was doing religion, that's how I started learning with Gnosticism, different version of religion, and it's dope though. It is one of those things that like you gotta think religion. We all grown into
pick
it.
One and move on, bro.
Why though? Like, it don't make any sense because that's so much people do so much shit for some shit that essentially we just have no way of proving. It's just fate, and that's how powerful religion is. That people was willing to suspend faith. Suspend logical thinking. It's like magic within itself. You know what I'm saying? Just to believe this little thing that that knowing other elements doesn't make sense. You can never prove it true, but you're able to turn. For some reason, it has that hold over us. It turns it. You're able to turn that part of you're able to turn that thing off, and you'll be like, yeah, all this magic, all that shit, it's got to be true when it comes to religion or when it comes to the Bible, whatever it is. It has that hold over us. So in a sense, to me, it's like magic within itself. Only when you look at it from the outside in can you be like, you're like, this is a method of controlling you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to look at it from the outside looking in. Then you be like, all right, then they don't make any sense. But there's people that's die by that. That's
because we don't know, because there's so much lack of knowledge because of the control that they've been controlling us for hundreds of thousands of years. There's always been someone controlling the minds of the people. So you really don't know what's out there. We only know what they tell us.
It's like the Jedi shit. A lot of pastors go to school, when they go to seminary school, from what they learn and what they teach, two different things. And a lot of them drop out of seminary school or drop out being pastors, become atheists from what they actually learn. So what they're learning and what they're teaching are two different things. That's one. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's taught to the public is one way versus what they really stand for. And then do they fear, is that the reason they suppress it? Because do they feel like when you're trying to find information that could, it's like you might doing a history lesson in your own country and you find out you guys are the bad guy instead of the heroes. Is that likely to make you become a counterinsurgency, or are you going to just take that information like, nah, fuck it, we're going to ride on that lie anyways?
Like, of course, a book would tell you that there's only one God and that you only need to believe in this one God. Don't idolize any other gods if they wanted you
it works
to
in his favor. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That guy's gonna tell you that. Of course, it's gonna work. It's working in his favor.
Exactly. So versus if you go outside, but it works like that for everything though. When you think about it, it's like even with intelligence, people only know intelligence through their spectrum of intelligence. American history is just American history. We speak it, this, that, and third word, this, but we don't know it from Russia's standpoint of view.
Yeah.
This up of view. And we get high and mighty and bright when we don't realize our thing is strictly just our thing.
Oh yeah.
And we don't realize
if you were like Bran from Game of Thrones, then you can see all things at all the time. Then you would know the true story.
That gay shit again?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Judo, I meant to show you that scene I sent you last night. That's how you know that show is so real. I sent you that scene of those guys arguing over the best show, and the guy and who was it? Bobani Jones was talking about. He was mad that they're insulting The Wire. But as you can see, they mentioned The Wire, Game of Thrones, and Breaking Bad.
Well, I keep
telling you, there's a reason Game of Thrones keeps getting mentioned on these shows. You sleep.
So what happened? They didn't mention Game of. Oh, they didn't mention The Wire.
The guy tried to downplay The Wire or some shit like that. And Bonnie Jones had to check on me like, nah, he like The Wire. People are too one-sided. You're like, what?
Versus
Sopranos? I was like, nah, Wire is a very well-written show. Just because you don't know about that street shit don't mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's just him being racist. That's all.
Yeah, just
he's trying to say too many black people. He's just trying to say too many. Yeah, it's too many black people in this shit.
Exactly. But and he tried to say, and then the guy was like, you mean versus the mafia group that's one-sided, just the story about one guy? Like, how is that any better? But nonetheless, everyone kind of knew. No one even had to dispute Game of Thrones. That's how raw people. That's how raw that show is.
I like it. I like it. All right. I'm good.
So you never watched The Sopranos, neither?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I watched a couple episodes. I ain't watched it front and back.
All right.
You gotta get on Sopranos. You sleep on Sopranos. You fuck with The Wire. You go fuck with Sopranos.
Which one had a worse ending, Nate? Game of Thrones or Sopranos?
Game of Thrones, how much they complained about.
Well, that's all HBO shows.
Sopranos was so long ago, you forget. People used to complain about
same shit. That's what started it. That's HBO's. That's what it's together from.
And when Sopranos ended, there wasn't no social media, so it wasn't like a big thing. People wasn't all up in uproar about it.
That's what HBO do. HBO ends their shows on a fuck up ending, and so you can keep talking about it. And then they drop you another banger show, and we complain about it, and we get hooked on every time. They do it every time.
And
all their shows
trash
like a fucked up ending.
You gotta know if it's HBO and they give you a fire show, just know it's gonna end in trash.
Yeah, it's like as soon as they get the last episode, wing this shit, man.
Like, all right, this is freestyle. All right, now we're gonna start freestyling, guys.
And that's how they do it. And it'll be fire show, but that's their recipe over there. I think
you don't know which one. You don't know which one was worse. I think the Sopranos one was worse.
Oh, you said as far as worse?
Yeah.
I don't know. The creator says it kind of made sense. You get to decide what the ending was. Did Tony go to jail? Did he get killed? You know what I'm saying? And then like, of course he got killed, but he just blacked out. At the end, no resolution. I would say the
at least Game of Thrones gave me an ending
unanswered though.
But at least they gave me the I got to know who the leader was.
Yeah, but they did a lot of build up and shit that never got answers for. Like, remember all those symbolisms in the streets or their bodies? They never went back and addressed that. So you did a lot of build up for shit that you never even covered.
Man, I can't cover everything.
A dragon just left and went off, lived his life. No one ever knew what happened to that.
Yeah, he just went off and he's just chilling somewhere. There might be dragons out here today that we don't know about, just chilling somewhere in the caves of Afghanistan or somewhere.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But as far as the Sopranos was perfect, as far as we just didn't get to see that last scene. They kind of went black, and that happens sometimes in life. You get in the resolution.
Yeah, I guess that should be in the show. That should have been the end of the show right there. It should have just went bloop. You should just stop recording.
Just
sometimes you get no. Sometimes you get no resolution.
Just end it on the note. If we had the Sopranos in song, just put on that theme, start making it going.
That would have been a good one. What else y'all niggas got? Y'all been watching the conference finals? I know Cleveland plays New York tonight.
Who y'all got? New York, Cleveland.
New York.
I'm hoping New York wins it all.
No.
You guys don't be taking no bets on Cowshy or anything like that?
No.
Nah. Well, I do Hard Rock every once in a while. But New York is I would like to see New York win in my lifetime, just because I know they haven't won in so long for the whole time that I've been alive for sure. But they be so hyped up, even when they're just mediocre.
Yeah, that's why.
So I would love to. I would love to see. I would like to see how the city turn up if they win, because it's only going to be one and done. They're not going to repeat it. I just want to see how crazy the shit get, and then we go back to our regular schedule program.
New York winning is like America winning.
Yeah, it's like the Dallas Cowboys winning.
Yeah, it's like a giant melting pot. It stands for the right shit. If we could get a win, it'd mean a lot. America will find a lot of ways to make it work, but if they don't, they've lost enough that they're used to it. So,
which championship do you think would mean more to the city? NBA championship for New York or football championship for Dallas?
Man, if Dallas gets one, they might turn the fuck up. It's been so long.
I say
other states might fuck around if the Dallas Cowboys.
That's money, bro. New York gonna bring in way more money than if Dallas win.
Cowboys are all over the country, though.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, versus New York is just New York. They're gonna.
But the same thing with New York. New Yorkers are everywhere.
New Yorkers gonna make money regardless.
New Yorkers are everywhere.
New Yorkers are everywhere the same way that Cowboy Nation is everywhere. It's crazy. But when you go to a Cowboys game,
back in the days when they have that much channels, it's like Michael Jackson effect.
And one's a mindset,
a brand. Yeah. Cowboys, because there's Cowboys. We know Cowboys fans that grew up in Lake Worth. There's Cowboys fans all over the country, but then there's also New Yorkers all over the country.
I would argue there's an overlap of Chicago Bulls fans and Cowboy fans. Because they were popping around the same era.
Those are people that are just bandwagoners.
Yeah. They're bandwagoners, but you'll notice that's the reason why you have it just happened to be those were the winners at the time.
Yeah,
people like winners, dog.
That's a weird but that's a strange combination though, just to like Chicago and Dallas.
It's not. You'll notice a lot of people that love Chicago growing up. Chicago, Michael Jordan's their favorite player. They also happen to like the Dallas Cowboys. Those were the same things that were popping around the same time in the early 90s. I could have argue that they also like, I could bet the same artists. They're like, you gotta imagine who was the number one at the time. I would bet that same person is no longer a who did you say it was a football? What was the team you said? Dallas Cowboys and Chicago Bulls.
And Chicago Bulls. I would guarantee that person is no longer a Chicago fan. They might still like. It's more of a Michael.
That was the last great thing you saw of his era. But you know what I'm saying.
But the Dallas fans are still Dallas fans, even though
when D Rose was over there.
I don't know if they came back for D Rose. You know,
they did.
The Dallas fans. Dallas does have
hype. Chicago was hype.
Nah, they was a little hype, but LeBron had to shut that shit down real quick. They gave D Rose that MVP over him unfairly, so he was like, "No, let me shut this shit down. Y'all not." Ain't no championships coming out of Chicago.
The D-Rose is a story that'll never be. That's why I keep saying guys like D-Rose is the reason why I don't see your guy being able to. You say he might get 3 on his own because sometimes NBA has greatness, but it always has a way of snuffing it out. You got to be the oddball.
Just stop.
That's
stop
why LeBron's so raw, shit like that. You got so much shit's working against you. You think on paper the guy that's supposed to be the best supposed to win automatically, but the way the league's set up, the way other people have their intentions, there's just other shit. So much other shit have to go right for everything to go right for you.
On paper, they said Jordan was the GOAT. He was. On paper, they said Jordan was the GOAT before he even won, and then he ended up winning 6 championships. Right when he leaves in 2003, LeBron comes in 2004. They say he's going to be the next Jordan. This guy wins 4 championships, and now right when LeBron's about to leave, now Wemby comes in. You don't think he's going to win championships?
I remember they're saying some talks about your boy who played with LeBron. They already got doing the unibrow. What's his name?
AD.
He was like one of
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis was like one of the last big, huge college things that came out. And then before him was the other big nigga from the other one that got fat in New Orleans.
Zion.
You know what I'm saying? They don't always pan out.
You saying
no?
like
We're not. No.
Zion? Is that what I just
those
heard?
guys. Those guys are not. Those guys.
Zion was supposed to be the next LeBron at one point.
No,
like, these are like supposed to be the biggest things, but they didn't. Sometimes they don't flush out that they be. And AD, for sure, they're saying he was supposed to be big.
No.
Pause. And they didn't pan out.
They always try to hype up. Of course, every year they're gonna hype up. Just like this year, they're hyping up the DeBontis. Every year they're gonna hype up the number one pick. But there's difference between hype and when you get generational talent. When they're saying like the last generational talent you've seen was
niggas wasn't watching
LeBron.
AD play in high school nationwide.
Yeah. Generational talent you see is the niggas that came out of high school. The niggas that came out of high school, which was Kobe, Dwight Howard, KG, LeBron. Wemby.
But just because you came out of high school don't mean you have to be that raw. That's just one extra thing. I mean, you're super raw, but I don't mean you're gonna be balling out.
But name me the other players though. Maybe
there's a few players that didn't pan out.
There's players that went to college that did good too though. Like D Wade went to college.
Is it Davis Miles the one that does this shit?
He
came straight out of high school. That didn't pan out. There's a few players. Some would say Andrew Bynum. That didn't work.
I'm not saying that is the correlation is that they came out of high school and that's why they're great. Those players just happen to be great and they've been great their whole lives for the most part. Like they came into the league and were like, yeah, this person is gonna be like. I don't think nobody was saying Miles Davis was gonna be one of the greatest players of all time.
He was supposed to be coming straight out of high school. You supposed to be. That's why you get that. That's why you get to go straight into the league from high school.
Okay. Well, I would say for the most part, most of them do pan out. Then at least the ones that I remember.
Do not. You would have to look at
the ones that I remember in recent history.
Yeah, that's why, because the ones that did it that you don't remember, it's a lot more of them niggas.
I need to see a number then because I don't remember a lot of niggas coming out of high school. Maybe it was like one or two in each maybe one in each draft. Because I say Dwight Howard when he came out of high school, there wasn't no other high schools that came out with him. Same thing with Kobe. No other high schools came out with him.
Look it up, Swerve. Look up. All you got to do is look up how many players came from high school to NBA, and you'll see it's a way longer list than you actually think of.
In recent history, since like 2000 and up,
since the record's been kept.
No, I'm talking about recent history because since let's say from 2000
parameters on it.
I said recent history before we even started talking. I said recent history.
Yeah, I think Dwight Howard was the last one that was allowed to do it though.
And ever since then, we've had other players that were good in high school like Zion or Cooper Flag. Because they weren't allowed to. And then we hyped them up like they're supposed to be the next big thing. That's because we just looking for a storyline.
You gotta get that
Cooper Flag got so much. I think Cooper Flag got almost as much hype as Zion did, and he didn't have nowhere near as many posters as Zion did.
Yeah, but he was the white boy though.
Yeah, they were trying to find a great white hope to replace Larry Bird. They haven't had a great white American player since Larry Bird. Well, you could say maybe since Caitlin Clark. It's been Larry Bird, Caitlin Clark, and now they're trying.
Caitlin Clark. Now they're trying to push because they don't want a female. They want the top male athlete to be white.
I know, and that's why they're going for Cooper Flag. And come to find out, he might not even be the best white dude in the league right. White
got a hell of a
right
name
now.
though. That's the name of a.
Yeah, great
the
name.
Name's tough.
The name of a champ. Tough white guy, Cooper Flag.
Yeah, name of a superhero.
Yeah,
I guess he's supposed to be Captain America or something.
Exactly. You got the name for the gig.
But his college teammate was probably better than him. You got anything, Nate?
Who came in the year that AD came in? That guy was better than him, and they ended up making AD the number one pick.
False.
I felt like him. Or he had a.
They just talking. Bro.
Or am I thinking of Zion? Who came in the same year as Zion?
Don't talk sports with Nate.
The second pick after Zion was LaMelo Ball, I think.
Yeah, it might have been. See, I might have been right. Might have been LaMelo Ball. Didn't see. I know these things.
But LaMelo.
Sometimes I braise these sports.
You didn't say nothing about LaMelo Ball.
I didn't say the name. I said who came in the same year. The second player might have been just as popular.
So you asked the question. I answered the question. He said I was right.
Yeah, when you said it was the what's name, I was like, I can't remember.
Okay, Nate, you got any?
I was trying to say it was either Zion or LaMelo. I remember whoever was the first draft pick that year. The second player was doing better, and they ended up not going with that player. They went with Zion, or they went with the person.
No, that was his brother.
Who was it? I'm not even sure. Hold on, or maybe
all I know that year the number one guy didn't get picked.
That was Lonzo Ball and like Darren Fox or one of them niggas.
No, it wasn't the Ball brothers. That's new.
That's who you talking.
Was it Brandon Miller? Because Brandon Miller was number 2. Oh no, Brandon Miller was number 2 behind Wemby.
It was the year that the guy got picked number 1. It might have been Zion. He wasn't number 1 in college that year though. Someone else was, and they just wanted Zion first, and the other guy got drafted second or something like that. But
that was
or if it's either Zion or AD, one of the two. I can't remember.
Andrew Barrett, and he's in.
Then it's not Barrett. Then okay, who went with AD then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was long. Mate. I think the AD was long before that.
Yeah, that
before that draft.
That's one of the two.
That was AD and Zion did not get drafted nowhere near each other.
10 years apart, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Is during that draft time, I remember the second player for whatever reason not getting it, and the other one getting all the shine, and that's when they're saying this guy's supposed to be the next LeBron or some shit. That's why I remember the hype from.
Okay,
and that's why I say they don't always pan out.
Was AD a number 1 pick?
I think he was. Y'all niggas got any recommendations for this week?
My recommendation's gonna be Nemesis. Oh no, not Nemesis. It's gonna be Man on Fire on Netflix.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire, Netflix.
What is that?
Remember Man on Fire? They had the Denzel Washington one.
Oh, you talking about the old Denzel Washington? He's the cop.
Yeah, but they made it like a series, and they made it a different black guy play him.
Oh yeah. Why they couldn't get Denzel?
Too much.
Denzel ain't doing series. And Denzel old as shit right now. I can't really believe Denzel needs to kind of give up the action movies or let CGI do that part.
Slander.
We gotta pack
slander. Listen, some of these niggas you gotta pack them up. These guys, if you don't drag them off the stage, they gonna leave.
Who's gonna play the old people in the movies?
You could play him the action roles. You need to give up those roles. Okay. He's perfectly fine playing the old people. This nigga still wanna be out here flipping young niggas in their back and shit's not believable. If you seen the last movie he played in, that was like the last. That's the only one. Denzel don't really do sequels. This is the last one. He did 3 of them. The
Equalizer.
Some niggas is like that. Some niggas is like that, Nate. You just not like
watch
that.
Equalizer 3. You gonna be like, yeah, this nigga getting old.
But just like you say, hey, they letting the white actors do it. I'm gonna let my dog rock.
Some of them is believable. Your boy don't look like he's getting old. Your boy that I got a special set of skills. He's still very believable.
But they still putting Clint Eastwood in movies.
Yeah,
though.
Clint Eastwood ain't.
That's crazy.
Your boy that plays what's his name? The one that owns all the pizza joints, the super rich one.
Brad Pitt.
He hates Trump. No, he hates
Stallone.
Trump. No, he's Italian too.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, we're almost there. He played in. Did he do Scarface?
Oh, I know he's talking about Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. Yeah, I seen the last one with Al Pacino was on. He had to hit a nigga fell on the floor. Like it was like 2 old men. That shit looked so fucking horrible. Like get the fuck out of here. I should use body doubles. They didn't want to use it. This shit was horrible, bro.
He got into a fight. What was that long movie? The Irish something?
That's what I'm talking about. The Irishman. You seen it?
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
That shit looked so fucking weak, bro. Like, bruh. Come on. I like they had a
that movie was like probably 4 years ago.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. These niggas is getting too old. You can't be doing no action at that age. Just talk and look stoic in the background.
What about
you? Get your old ass. I'm not believing anything you're doing.
What about you, Swerve? You got any recommendations?
Recommendation. I'm gonna say go watch Invincible on Prime. American anime. Good show. Very gory. Good storyline.
How y'all didn't give him the ultimate recommendation though? The Iceman.
What was that? Iceman? Go listen to Habibti. If you like, okay, that's Nate's recommendation. I'm gonna tell you, go listen to Habibti. The other Maid of Honor one. If you're listening to this podcast, most likely you're not a fan of that. You're not a fan of EDM, and you're not even gonna want to give that Maid of Honor a chance. But Habibti,
let's not put ideas in their head. Let people.
Habibti is a good R&B track. R&B tracks from Drake. If you like singing R&B, if you like singing Drake, go check out Habibti. If you like timestamp Drake, go listen to Iceman. But go ahead.
I ain't listened to it yet, but Kevin Gates just dropped an album. I recommend Kevin Gates. 19 tracks.
Kevin's still out here. Okay.
I don't know. Is he still out here?
It's called Lost Files. He probably found a whole bunch of old tracks that threw them bitches on or something. Threw that bitch on Apple.
Hey, if Kevin Gates can still make it through all the rumors, I have plenty of faith that D-Lo is gonna get through this.
They had rumors on Kevin Gates?
What?
They had download rumors on him.
The guy who said he didn't like the way that Savannah James was looking at her husband. That guy?
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the gay shit. That was on some, spiritual shit, I thought.
The guy that said that that he be boning his cousins with no issues. The guy that say
he on some freaky shit. He on some cuck shit. I'll give you that. But the guy that
said that he was with a tranny. The tranny told him, "Hey, yo, I'm a tranny." He said that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. That guy.
That's where I draw the line. I can't. 81. Yeah. Tell me to put up 81. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. Yeah, that's those are statutes. Yeah, I'm gonna give
the guy who pulled up at LeBron James's job with his shirt wide open, baby oil on his chest, legs wide open, while the man's trying to work, staring him down after he just called his wife Lamar Odom. That guy.
Swerve, can you not separate the art from
the separate the artist from the man? Yeah. You can't separate the two.
You can't separate the two.
All I said was if Kevin Gates can get through the allegations, I'm sure Boss Man's gonna get through them too. That's all I said.
They don't hate Boss Man nearly as much as they hate your boy your boy from Tallahassee
Boston Richie,
because every month they throw something on this nigga name.
Because Boss Man making fire music. We don't want to get rid of that just yet.
They fuck with Boston too. Just crazy. Like they won't let him sizzle get to the. He's supposed to be getting to the top spot, but each
Boss Man's already sizzling. We right now Boston Richie's at a low simmer right now.
Yeah,
and we won't let him bubble.
Am I allowed to?
Boss Man been bubbling.
Am I allowed to do the outro?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah,
you good, Nate?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's the Swerve Pod on Instagram. That's the Swerve Pod on Twitter. That's the Swervecast.
This nigga
Instagram.
The outro.
I forgot the outro, bro. All right, folks. Y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. You can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast at gmail.com. And the voice line is always open. All you got to do is look through them show notes and click on leave message here. And we are out.
Oh, yeah.